Christmas tree. What do you think? What do you think of my Christmas tree? Ignore the fact that my arms track really wonky because I'm using my webcam again. So we might have the booba trying to escape the model issues going on again today. We can't do anything about that. If you guys want me to play, I have one iPad, and I need it to play the game. So it's something. It's something. Ignore me scratching my head. Oh my god. It's been such a day. It's been such a day. I had to have a meeting today. It's for nothing major. I'm a little frazzled because it wasn't the meeting I really wanted to have. It was more like a doctor meeting. It's like, it's not anything major. I just have to have a surgery, like a dental surgery, like a minor thing. Not wisdom teeth, I already had that. Just like, there's something that got damaged and I have to have, not even a filling. It's like a different, more complicated thing. And we had to discuss the cost and the recovery time today, and it was not a good time. So afterwards, I just fucking chugged caffeine. I was like, I don't have time to think about this. I need to do concert shit, so I just chugged caffeine. and then after that, I got to chat with a friend for a bit while we got something prepared for the concert. And it's the one I haven't had time to talk to in a while, so that was really nice. It definitely helped me get back in a good mood because I was not in a good mood. That and I owed someone money. So I had to drop off some checks for substantial amounts because I owed, not taxes, surprisingly, which I also owe, but I'm working on. But I owed something else and I had to pay it off today. Otherwise I would have to pay it off in the new year. So I ran so fast to try to pay that off. And then I had the other thing, and I'm just at this point, I'm just like, ugh. I was gonna try to do all my Christmas shopping today as well, like literally all of it. I was gonna try to start and finish today. Instead, I only bought something for my dog. I was too stressed to even think about shopping. I'll have to do that on Christmas Eve, I guess. I only got something for my dog. Clearly, I have my priorities straight. I got her more treats. I'm not gonna try them this time. They have meat in them. The ones I ate before and have eaten more than I'd like to admit of.
Good.
They don't have meat in them, so it's fine. They're just like shortbread cookies, but branded for dogs. They taste really good. And every time I give her one now, I eat half of it. It's not fair. They're better than the Christmas treats I bought myself. It's not fair. Why are my dog's treats better than mine? Anyway, it kind of worked out because they were too big for her. My dog is really tiny. And I tried giving her one and she got so confused. She just like held it in her mouth and looked up at me like I was stupid. She's like, "You expect me to eat this? You expect me to eat this?" So the next one, I tried eating half of it. Just a morbid curiosity one. And also my dog could not eat it. So I was like, I could break it, or... And then I just ate half of it. And it was really good.
Good.
So now I just eat half every time I give her one. And that's easy. Can I curiously try one? You know what? I would offer, just in case I go to Anime North this year, I would offer to try and save one for you, but it might expire. I bought them 50% off. They might not be safe for consumption by that point. Also, hello, Death God and Matsuki Sucks too. Apologies, I'm not gonna be able to go down and say hi to everyone today. Just because I'm short on time. I gotta finish the event and then I gotta finish concert stuff. I have to wake up early tomorrow. I can't stay up too late. And I want to do Halikami, and I want to go through a run-through of the entire concert tomorrow privately, just to make sure that everything seems okay, but I don't even nearly have it set up. I would pull an all-nighter, but I can't do that again. I can't do it again because I have to wake up early, so it's gonna be rough. Expiry dates are a recommendation. I mean, for these ingredients, it's probably fine.
Good.
I get sick very, very easily. And when I get sick, I get seriously sick. Like, a cold can knock me on my ass for a week. just a cold. A flu usually gives me pneumonia, so I don't want to get sick. I don't want to eat expired food. I'll probably die. With my luck, I'll just drop dead instantly. I can't gamble on death just so I can try it. Let me see. You guys can hear the sound, right? I think so. The music. I want to try. I use last year's Christmas music still because I like it so much. I want to show you guys something that's coming out soon. The same day, I'm gonna mute the audio briefly. It's happening the same day as my concert. 1 hour before my concert. Let's see. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to find it. There's something I very much want to share with you guys. Hello, background noise. That's coming out the same day as my concert, an hour before. There's a project that a bunch of us have been working on, and it's honestly one of the coolest things I've worked on in my entire life. So I really want to show you guys the preview trailer so far. I think you'll be floored with the quality, legitimately. Hello, Gobiness. It is like, actually, no joke, one of the coolest things I have ever gotten to be a part of. And I just really want to share it because it's so good. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to make sure it doesn't do something on me. I think we're okay. Okay, here we go. So, for those of you who don't know, I was a part of a Vtuber symphony orchestra. Basically, we all did it for fun. And our first cover is debuting on the 23rd, an hour before my concert. I'll also watch it probably halfway through my concert, so it's not right after they share it, so that if you guys miss it, you can catch it on my end as well. But I'm going to also try to raid into the waiting room after the concert, so it'll send everyone there to check out the official version. We went wild. Hello, Abby Debbie. You guys have no idea how good this plays. I cried. I cried really hard when I first heard how amazing it sounded, everyone together. So basically, what this is, everything from the instrumentals to the vocals was made by us. It's a cover where we did everything. We have a bunch of singers, a bunch of players. I don't sing in it, actually. I play flute. Oh, sorry, I hit my microphone. So you won't get to hear me singing in this one, but there's only one flute. So if you hear flute noises, you know who that is. You know that's Pam. My dudes have become famous. So how many of you guys know Limbus Company? Or if not Limbus Company, how many of you guys know Millie? The music group, Millie. So basically, we did a cover of a Christmas song from Limbus Company called Between Two Worlds. It's a really difficult song. I don't know why we went with such a difficult one, but I'm happy we did because it turned out absolute fire. And there's now a trailer for it, so I can show you guys what it sounds like, and it's so exciting. Hello, Mr. Yu. I wanted to share it right away so you guys can get hyped about it. All right, are you guys ready to hear the trailer? You don't have no idea. You're never going to be ready. Are you guys ready? Do you want to hear it? It's around 1 minute preview, but the full song is around 5 minutes, so make sure you don't miss the premiere. You're not ready. You are not ready. This is us. Asner's the one who organized everything, so huge shout out to him. And Sylvie mixed them all. People are really, really amazing. This is just like absolute fire. you guys don't want to miss that. Just trust me. You don't want to miss that. I was floored. Like, I expected it to be really cool, but that turned out way better than I ever could have imagined. Like, it sounds so professional. It sounds like it could be straight out of a game OST, like the actual version, not even a cover. Like, I cried. I cried so hard when I first heard the mix. I was just sitting in my chair sobbing. I was like, oh my god, I got to do something really cool. So I'm really excited. Now there's even more reasons to be hyped for the 23rd, so you guys can check out the full cover. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff happening that day. And then an hour after that premieres is my concert, so it is going to be a day. It is going to be a day. Hello, Dillian Prowse. Oh man, I'm excited. Hello, Cody and Robert Piper. Me as status Lord, literally. Literally, I just sat there and I was like, wow. I can't wait for you guys to hear the full thing. Okay, the cool. It is legitimately one of the coolest things ever. Like, I cannot emphasize enough how much of an honor it was to be allowed to participate in that, despite my subpar flute ability. I worked really, really hard to try to make it passable because the flute part's like, wait, how does it go? Like, it's like, it's like 16th triplets and shit. If you're music, you know. It was really hard. I had to do some like double tonguing, or was it triple tonguing? I don't remember, but it was like, oh my god, it was hell. I was actually scared for a while that I wouldn't be able to pull it off and would let them all down, but I was too stubborn to admit that to them or myself, so I was like, it's fine, I'll do it, I just need a bit more time. I was going to send it. I just didn't want them to announce that I was part of it until they heard my recordings in case I was too bad and they had to kick me out. Which I wouldn't have blamed them for if they said I was too bad and they had to kick me out, but I actually sound okay in it. I'm really happy. Could you guys hear the flute at all? It's kind of hard to pick out individuals because it's an orchestral piece, so like you hear everything together, right? You don't really hear everyone individually. That's the point. Also, FTW, thank you for the super. Thanks for being an amazing collaborations. It makes me so happy. That's like what I live for is music collaborations. Like honestly. That's part of why I do the concert. I don't really get, I get more now so, but I didn't used to get invited to a lot of music collaborations. But I really like doing stuff like that, so it kind of became a fine, I'll do it myself situation. And now it escalated out of control because apparently I have no self-restraint and I'm actually insane. But it's fine. Hello, Zombie. There's no solos for anyone really. It's a group piece, right? We don't really have any solos. The whole point is that everyone plays all the time. If you listen really carefully, a little more in the left ear than the right, you can hear the flute. But you're not gonna pick out something individually unless you listen very carefully for it, because that's the point. You're supposed to hear it as a whole. You're not. If you hear one person standing out, then it's bad. So it means we didn't do our job right. Hello, Tiny Ghost. Yeah, I don't know why that was so delayed, but anyway. I think we should jump into the game a little bit so that we can get it done, because I am a little bit worried about finishing everything in time. Because I have to get some stuff done. As you can tell, I'm very sleepy. I'm very sleepy still. But this is fine. Nikke is a game where I feel like it's easier to be sleepy, so it's a really good chill day game. Blast my fan on my face so I can cool down. I'm sweating from having so much caffeine. Okay, I'm just like, huh. And by so much caffeine, I mean one tea. Just one tea. I don't handle caffeine well. One tea was too much. Hello, Ramses. We're gonna play part 2. As a reminder, no spoilers, no hints, no foreshadowing. Please don't be like, oh chat, wait for it, or this is where it gets good, or let's see what she thinks. Like, don't do that shit, please. I want you to treat it as if this is your first time seeing it as well. Treat it like it's your first time seeing it as well. it's been very annoying that some key stuff has been spoiled in Nikke especially, so please remember to respect my wishes, or I'm gonna end up getting really fed up and not streaming Nikke anymore at some point. So yeah, just keep that in mind. So for now, we're just gonna chill and go through the second part. And hopefully it's gonna be as good as the first one. There were some parts in it I really liked. I wouldn't say it's as strong as the first year's Christmas event for me so far, but I still liked it quite a bit. Let me see. We get a bonus
Is
this
it a
time.
bet? Are we gonna go play a game? Sounds. Just leave it to me.
Let's give it everything we've got.
Oh, both of them this time. Okay.
I've already prepared.
Oh, can I
Okay,
really
work.
do this?
Although I would like to use, I think I'm gonna use Christmas Anne here, because I used Christmas Rupee last time. And she should work with this lineup, so it'll be fine. How's that man? I don't have any predictions quite yet, actually. I don't really know what to expect in general. I do think there's a possibility there's gonna be an avalanche from the fireworks if that still happens, but otherwise, I don't really want to make too many predictions because I feel like chat might confirm or deny them, and that's kind of a spoiler in and of itself for me. You feel like it'll be hard to top last year's Christmas event? Yeah, because that one was so good, you know? It's kind of hard. What is this game? It looks really good. It's Nikke. It's Nikke. We're playing a lot. Hard mode is out today. I do want to check out hard
the
mode.
weather
Yes.
has cleared up somewhat.
All right, let's get right into it. I'm probably gonna eat a lot while we play because I have to go to sleep early today, so I have to make sure I eat kind of early-ish.
Yay! That was faster than I thought.
Blanc, Noir. Can I leave you in charge?
Of course. We'll hold down the fort. You go ahead.
I forgot how cool Blanc's outfit looks. Man, I'm so torn because I really like Blanc's outfit. I would buy that one, but I don't like Noir's outfit. For my very petty reasons of it's not animal-y enough. The dragon and the other one really makes it, but man, Noir's looks so normal. The only selling feature of Noir's to me is the booba and the heart thigh tattoo. Everything else is kind of eh. I don't like it. No bunny ears.
Yeah, what she said.
Okay, I'll be back.
Yippee! Thank you, everyone. You all can look forward
Oh
to
yeah!
the best
Just
fireworks
speaking of
display you've
Belorda,
ever
because her
seen.
voice actor is in Star Rail, right? As May the 7th? March 7th, sorry. Have you guys seen all the angry drama about Star Rail? Hello, Xenogoku. People are absolutely pissed that Star Rail is getting, what's his name? Dr. something. I don't remember his name because I haven't looked into it much. But people are getting the really cool doctor guy for free. And everyone is absolutely pissed that they're getting a free Dr. Ratio! I love him! Thank you, Karuma. Let me get up an image of him, actually. Dr. Ratio is gonna be a free unit, and people are absolutely pissed because Genshin doesn't get a free unit and Star Rail does, because Star Rail gets everything despite being by the same company. People are so mad. And you know what? They can keep being mad. Because maybe if they keep, well, I mean, maybe people, man, I don't know if Mihoyo will listen. Maybe, but anyway, let me just show you Dr. Ratio. Let me show you Dr. Ratio. Oh my god, I love him. I was actually hoping to pull for him, so finding out he's gonna be free was quite good for me. That's true, Genshin doesn't need the free 5-star units. They're already so successful for one thing, and two, you can beat Genshin. You don't have to have any 5 stars in Genshin. You don't have to. Whereas in Star Rail, it does make more of a difference and helps. This is Dr. Ratio. I appreciate the arm muscles. They gave Ito noodle arms, despite the fact that he was supposed to be the buff guy. But this, you see, Genshin, I love Twinks, don't get me wrong. They're also great, but Star Rail is not afraid to add muscles. Star Rail is not afraid. So I am blessed! I am blessed! I need him, and he's free! So if you play Star Rail, but you're like me and you haven't logged in for a long time, I think after Christmas it's going to be free around like the 27th or something. So if you're free to play like me and you log in very rarely, make sure to log in time to get this man. You don't want to miss him, because he's apparently quite good and free. So it's gonna be great! Honkai has always been Mihoyo's favorite child. Exactly! Honkai is more their passion project, right? Genshin is their cash cow, but Honkai is their passion project. Of course they're gonna give more freebies to their passion project. They want people to play it, you know? And exactly, in the end, Hoyoverse is winning. So like, I don't see the big issue personally. I see why Genshin players might be upset, but the reality is, you know, they can do what they want at the end of the day. They can do what they want. They have a favorite child at the end of the day. And they can. And they know they can. Hello, Carolinato boy. And Sarmiento. Isn't this, okay, Sarva? Yeah. I mean, she kind of is right here. This is basically March 7th. Hello, Cyborgston. Hello, nobody. I know his hand gesture's literally an L. He talks down to me. I don't mind it if his doctor ratio is kind of hot. It's fine. Exactly, they're different games. They don't have to treat them the same. They're the same company, but they have different teams. Each team is going to choose how to promote and how to make freebies and whatever for their own game. You know? They can do whatever they want. Sure, maybe they're competing, and if you're upset about it, just hop to the other game, maybe. They're both good games at the end of the day. They both have different ways of promoting themselves because they're different games. You wouldn't expect Capcom to promote Ace Attorney and Monster Hunter the same way. It's the same situation. It's not a Genshin clone. While the art style and the models are very similar, the story is very, very different. The gameplay is very, very different. It's not trying to be Genshin 2. Not everything has to be equal. They're completely different games. And I am not afraid to say that personally, because I like to play games very casually, I prefer Star Rail. It's easier for me to jump in at random times with the turn-based than it is with combat and Genshin. It's also easier on my wrists when I play on my phone. I find I don't get as much wrist pain when I play Honkai on my phone as when I play Genshin, because the battles are a lot easier for me. So I personally prefer it, though I know a lot of people prefer the opposite, and that's okay. Also, hello, Deadlaugh! Nevis in the store event for anyone who missed. Also, Universe, thank you for 11 months! Using your membership milestone for an E. Imagine. You play like the 2? I think a lot of people do. And that's also okay. I wanted to get into Genshin, but I'm so far behind, I don't know if I can at this point. I kind of want to try marathoning it in the new year if we have like a Genshin grinding arc, because I'd really like to play Fontaine. But I don't know if I'll be able to have time to do that, you know. We'll see what I can do. But let's go back into the event. I just wanted to scream about Dr. Ratio. So you can tell she's March 7th.
Wherever it is, we'll go. Not long until we reach the top.
I still feel like this is not a good idea.
I can already tell the fireworks are going to be spectacular.
Surprisingly, Star Rail is optimized really well for phones. I find my phone has an easier time playing Star Rail than Nikke. Nikke makes my battery die very quickly and makes my phone heat up. The live 2D be powerful. Hi, Dojinko! Grinding Genshin every day made me fall out of love with the game. That's part of why I'm not looking forward to keeping up with it and why I don't know if I will. As I'm free to play with most gachas, I've heard the grind for Genshin is really painful. I find the dailies in this, though they're a bit more time-consuming, they're very repetitive and relaxing, so I can kind of do other stuff at the same time. I'll usually do it while I have breakfast and learn some music, and it's fine because it's not intrusive into my day, but focusing on stuff in Genshin is going to be a little painful. They gave a lot of goodies for winning Best Mobile Game. Ooh, interesting. I wonder if any of the goodies are still available. Maybe I should log in briefly. Yeah, I like Nikke because it respects your time. That's especially why I like Reverse 1999. It really respects your time. The dailies are the quickest I've ever seen.
You bet.
I want to finish the horror event in January for 1999. I want to keep streaming it for a while, at least the main story. I don't know if I'm getting it every event, but the main story I really like. Yeah, the Dr. Ratio freebie was from winning awards. Yeah. Florida and Mika skip forward merrily, hand in hand. That's so cute, with equally bright smiles on their faces. Yeah, free characters and stuff often kind of suck, or even good ones if you pull them. That's one thing I do like quite a bit about Nikke. With the exception of Christmas Rupee, a lot of the units as they go keep getting better. Like, there are units that are like kind of useless and stuff, or like their kits are kind of niche. But a lot of the time, if there's an event or whatever, like, they buffed her, obviously. She wasn't as good at first, but Red Hood was an event one, and Dorothy was an event one. I want to say Marionetta, but I'm thinking of the webtoon. Modernia. They're all really good units. And a lot of the ones you can pull for have things that complement other characters currently in the game. So it's very rare for a unit to be just really bad. Sometimes there's a unit that's not as good, but there's none that are really bad, except for like Christmas Rupee.
I'm glad that I tagged along.
I don't know if there's any other bad units per se, but I don't think so. And yeah, the reason I didn't get super into Genshin was the same issue. I have a problem with open world games where I really enjoy the idea of them, but actually playing them is really hard for me because I just get really distracted, right, by the whole world, and then I can't focus on doing the plot or anything. I keep finding new things to see and explore, and if I don't go check it out, it bothers me endlessly, and I feel like I need to explore everywhere, but in exploring everywhere, I miss the actual plot. And then I never finish, and that was my problem with Genshin. I got so sidetracked that I couldn't really do anything. And that's why I like that Star Rail has so much gating in it. I know some people don't like that, but for me, it just works better.
Are you crying?
Their friendship is so heartwarming.
You always find a way to surprise me.
I'm also the type that's a side quest over main story. That's why with Final Fantasy XIV, I like streaming MSQ because I'm gonna stay on track more if I stream it. Hello, Maple. You didn't have any other SSR besides Diesel until Chapter 7? Really? But what about your like tutorial pull? Isn't there always an SSR early unless you got a Diesel dupe? Man, that suck. As we approach the peak, intense gusts of wind start to pick up.
I thought the weather had
Imagine
cleared
getting
up,
the
but
free
apparently I was
character in
mistaken.
your tutorial pull. Hello, plus for King's Ant. At least you'd have 2 stars for them. Well, 1 star, technically. Hello, Marillo.
The wind is too strong. Are you okay, servant?
I think a good compromise for me with exploring is like having a game where there's an area open at a time. Like, it gates you into what area you're in, but in that area there's tons of like cool fun stuff you can explore. Like, say it's a JRPG and now it's time to be in a particular town or a particular section of town, but you're locked to that section of the town and you can't leave it. But you can explore every bit of that area while you're in it, and then when you leave it again, you're into the next section. So if you're like me and you're impulsive and you have to explore everything, you at least are like locked in a certain amount at a time. Cause my problem is it literally has to be like separate instances. It can't just be like, oh, you can go back to the early area. Because then when I unlock a new town, what I do, just in case there's new side quests or dialogue, every time I unlock it, this is my issue with Pokemon as soon as I get fly. Every time I get into a new town, I have to go back to the beginning and explore every town again, just in case there's new dialogue. I have to talk to everyone and explore every corner all over again, just in case. It's not that I choose to, I'm like compelled to. If I don't, it stresses me out. I like have to. It's pain. That's why I actually finished Violet on stream, because I was streaming it, so I couldn't do that. Off stream, my playstyle is like completionist, so I can't risk missing anything. But I don't have time to do that anymore. My life's too busy. I can get blown away in the wind.
Don't be so dramatic.
I'm always dramatic. It's kind of my thing.
Actually, you may not be far off.
Another good option for exploration, and this is actually the first time I've seen it that I really appreciate, is rain code. The way rain code does exploration, sure, there's the hidden things which are killing me because I have to recheck everywhere just in case they have them, but ignoring the hidden things that are like really painful to try to find all of, the fact that on the map they mark every side quest, so you always know exactly where to go. If you want to complete everything, you just follow the map until there's nothing left on it but the main objective. That also works for me. Hello, Black Yoshi Star.
We can't stay out here, or else we'll be in real danger. Balorta.
Wind is too dangerous. I feel like Balorta's not gonna listen.
Mika. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid we'll have to head back down. The storm is really picking up.
Huh?
Don't you try your puppy tears when your life is at risk. That's so petty!
But we're nearly there.
Yeah, you also
If we
want to
continue
live, don't
to
you?
press on, there's no telling what might happen. We need to head back and try again when the weather calms down a bit.
She's right, Balorta. Even if we did make it to the top, the fireworks wouldn't look nearly
Is it
as
weird
nice
that
in
I
these
think the fact that
conditions.
my mouth tracks eating with this model is actually the cutest thing? As much as I think eating on stream is disgusting, and I'm really sorry to you guys that I have to do it, when it tracks my chewing, it's so cute! I'm really happy. I'm really happy again that I was able to get such a good 3D model. It's like a dream come true, because so many 3D models, their mouth movement especially, and their eyes are so like robotic and stiff. Like even big VTubers have that issue sometimes. I think it's just the way they choose to commission it, because there's less room for failure. Like my eyes kind of go all wonky like this sometimes. There's less room for failure if you have it very curated. But I really appreciate how expressive it is. It means the world to me. I'm really happy that I was blessed with such a good 3D model, to the point that I actually feel like it's stronger than my 2D model. I like to use both. I love to use both. But I feel like this one is an improvement. And that's what, in my opinion, 2D should be. It's basically kind of like, it's not a one-to-one match. Like if you look at me, I don't look identical to my live 2D, but I think it's better that way, because the way the model was built, it really embraces the fact that it's 3D. It doesn't try to be 2D, like pretending to be 3D. It can look very 2D because of the shader and at certain angles, but it's embracing features of 3D. Like, a lot of things have been changed a bit to make it work better in 3D. Like, my facial expressions are very different, but they work really well. And I very much appreciate that they went through all the effort to make that work for me.
That is true.
Gotta watch out for the rogue hands. That's not an issue with the model. That's an issue with the fact that my only tracking right now is a webcam. That has nothing to do with the model. If I had better tracking, which I hopefully someday will get once Slime VR decides to actually ship to me, then it won't be so much an issue.
Fine. Let's go down. I can't be selfish and put everyone in jeopardy.
I'm glad she listened. That's impressive. I didn't think she would. Slime VR, yeah! It's a type of tracker. It uses similar technology to Mokapi, but I'm hoping, from what I've seen, it doesn't seem to have the same scuff. Mokopi, I'm pretty sure you guys have seen stuff like Hollow Live clips and everything where Mokopi acts up and has tons of stuff. I've been debating getting Mokopi if slime takes any longer, just so I have something. But I just don't know. I don't want to waste my money, and I don't want to waste my underlings' money. Because, you know, my underlings do take good care of me. At one point, they were like, do you need it? We can help. And I was like, I don't know, because I don't want to waste. I don't want to waste anything if it's just not going to work well, you know? So, for now, I'm making do with just iPad and webcam, and I did that during my debut, even. You know, it's fine. We ball. We ball with what we got. I didn't want to wait any longer. I wanted to debut. So hopefully in the future, I'll have something that'll make it so that I can do more. Right now, this is fine. Even for Nikke in the future, if I get Slime VR, it's probably still going to be just with webcam for Nikke type stuff, because it's easier for me to just stream games like this. But for just chatting and stuff, I'd like to have some better stuff in the future, you know? If that makes sense. We quickly turn and start to head back from where we came, but... Whoosh. The storm only continues to gather in intensity.
This is not good. Servant, grab my hand. One false move, and you might get swept away.
Maybe it's already too late, like it's too late for us to head back. I was wrong about an avalanche. Maybe the blizzard will get us. Thank you.
Balorta and Mika, follow me.
You hear that, Balorta? Stay close. No fooling around.
Remember, something bad happens to her every Christmas?
Oh,
I feel like the curse is gonna continue.
If we head down just a little more.
Or maybe it is an avalanche. And I was right all along. That was definitely an avalanche sounding noise. I remember what coo means from Neve's event. I know that sound. The raging snowstorm has reached such a fever pitch. Speaking of fever pitch, can I show you guys an audio briefly? Can I show you an audio? There's a resounding crack from underneath us, and the snow from higher up on the mountain starts to fall. I want to learn to sing in whistle range. I want to learn to sing whistle range. I'll show you guys what that means. I want to show you guys how high that is. It's one of my goals for the new year. I want to learn how to do like screamo, and I also want to learn whistle range. This is a video on YouTube by Sufi. Listen. I want to do it. I want to do it. I want to learn how. I feel like it'd be really fun. Yeah, whistle range. I wanna open up my whistle register. I wanna learn how to do it. I turned down the volume. I hope I turned it down enough. I hope it was down enough. I turned the volume down by half. It would be, it's just singing or screeching. It's like whistle register, like, when it, like, you have your normal voice, which is like, and then you have head which was just like, and then whistle range is like a whole other break, which I don't know how to access. I've heard some people say like making dog noises, like, and then like learning how to control it into singing, just like whimpering, like, but I can't figure out how to do it beyond weird noises. I can't sing in it. I'll probably need to have a coach to do it safely. Yeah, Mariah Carey could do a lot of whistle range. Another good example of someone who sings in whistle range is Ariana Grande. A lot of her high notes are whistle. Yeah. Hello, fortune cookie. But I wanna be able to do that. Biscuit Chan, I feel like it'd be really fun to do a stream where we just whistle karaoke. Just to break everyone's ears. It'll be so fun. Oh shit.
It's coming right for us. Get to the side.
If we can make it in time. I feel like we're gonna be separated again. She didn't specify which side. People are gonna run to both of them.
Oh my god, oh my god!
Oh, poor Mika.
Pull yourself together, Mika. Move it.
Yes!
Or I wonder if Mika's gonna die this time instead of Belorda. And we'll have to recover Mika and have her in like the head box. And then Belorda's gonna understand where Mika was coming from the whole time. I feel like that's another possibility.
I didn't realize it would get so bad so quickly. We need to hurry.
Ludmilla's voice acting here is really good.
Is everyone okay?
Yes, I'm fine. She sounds like she's trying to hold it together for everyone else's sake, but she's really nervous. Mika, Belorda? We at least have Mika. Where's Belorda?
Old-timer!
Uh-oh.
Ludmilla?
I called it. I called it. I think it would have been cooler if it was the other way around so she could learn. But, whoops.
Belorta!
I guess she'd be having, maybe she's digging tunnels and having a good time under the snow.
She's gone!
I feel like she probably just ran to the other side. She's probably not dead under the snow, but you never know. Hello, Vanadicia! Uh-oh.
She was right beside me. I'm sure of it.
What is with me in my predictions is called good foreshadowing. You should be able to predict things right before they happen. If you predict things right before they happen, then it's very satisfying. A good setup is important in a story. If you predict it too early, it can be boring, but if you predict right before it happens, that makes you feel good, and that's the intent of foreshadowing.
But the snow engulfed us. No, even when it covered us. Wait, that's it. She could be buried under all this snow.
Mika starts frantically digging up the snow. I guess this whole event's gonna be trying to find her for part 2 then. They just left the heartbreak mostly, except for the death part for story 2. She uncovers nothing.
Come on, Belorta. Stop playing around. You know I don't like these practical jokes of yours.
Except she would never make a joke like this.
Belorta?
Not even her would go that far.
Belorta? No, this can't be happening.
That crying animation though. So sad.
No! Belorta! Where are you?
Is that one of Belorda's pranks considered gone too far? A lot of them I think have gone too far. But they're in the realm of being forgivable. This would not be forgivable if this was a prank. This would be unforgivable.
Belorta!
Like, you don't prank someone regarding life and death to someone like in an emergency situation. That's like if you're dealing with like somebody who's in the hospital with a very serious illness and then they fake unresponsive or fake death and they're like, it's just a prank, bro. Like, it's not funny. Or if someone pretends to have a heart attack but they have like a chronic heart condition and there's a chance that it's real, it's not funny. Hello, Glitchy! Yeah, regarding this, Belorda would not cross this line.
I knew it! We should have never come here! I should have known better!
Belorda's jokes are annoying. Like, the hot sauce one is, like, slightly harmful, but not really. Like, hers aren't going to be, like, debilitating anyone's mental state. They just might make them really annoyed.
Christmas can only be a day of tragedy for me!
Especially when she knows this day is so rough for Mika, too. like she would know that this is not okay. Despite her being very immature at times, she would not do this.
Reloading.
So fast! What if Alorda knew someone had an allergic reaction to hot sauce? I don't think she would put hot sauce on if she knew someone was allergic. I think that's exactly kind of the line. If it genuinely endangers somebody's safety or well-being beyond like, I don't know, something she would do to herself and forgive, I don't think she would do it. Also, Little Trooper and J2 Eccentric, it's exactly the difference between, like, you know, YouTube pranks. Like, a lot of YouTube prank channels are very uncomfortable. Like, stuff like, this is a terrible example. Like, stuff like, I pranked my partner with a whoopee cushion. That's, like, stupid. That's, like, stupid and harmless, but stupid. But then you see videos where people are like, I pranked my boyfriend and pretended I was pregnant. That's not funny. That's not funny. Like, so many YouTube pranks are just, like, fucked up. But for some reason, everyone watches it, so people keep doing it. Even though it's genuinely really fucked up.
These children's lives are just as important as my own.
Yeah, pretending they're cheating is also fucked up. Especially because, like, you don't know what trauma somebody could have, right? They could have had partners cheat before. And that could completely ruin their trust in you, even if you're pretending. Like, you just can't do that. You're gonna hurt somebody, for real. Oh, this guy... Oh, the orphanage director seems to care so much, and then Mika died. It must have made him so sad.
The Sovereigns will do all we can to...
I feel like she doesn't actually give a shit. Hello, Davis.
assist you in accomplishing that.
Yeah, I agree. If anyone ever pranked me pretending to cheat, I would be fucking done. Like, if that's someone's sense of humor, then clearly we don't share a sense of humor. The female sovereign embraces the director of the orphanage. Hello, delighted banana. Yeah, damaging someone's property is not a prank. That's just disrespect. Not wanting to miss the moment, the reporters who've gathered take a multitude of photographs amidst a flurry of flashes. The noblewoman sprite isn't exactly unique. That's been used for generic people, and I think Rosanna's event as well. And I think at least one other.
By the way...
Maybe it wasn't Rosanna, maybe it was someone else. I've definitely seen this model before. I think it was in the Halloween event too.
I've brought some Christmas presents for the children. May I show them?
Yes, of course.
And Biscuit? Okay. I haven't played Biscuit's Bond story yet. I need to do that at some point. Oh, it's Dee's event, not Rosanna's, I think. Yeah, I think it was D. The woman starts handing out the gifts to each and every child in the orphanage. Mika, with her head down, sheepishly says hello to the female sovereign, who glances at Mika's shoulder.
How did you get that injury to your shoulder?
Oh, this?
Mika nervously tugs at her clothes to cover up her injury.
It's nothing.
Yeah, the model's often used for like a mother rich lady person in general.
The director hit her.
Wait, the director caring so much was bullshit? The fuck? Florida retorts with remarkable stolidness. Stolidness? I don't know that word. The fuck?
I didn't mean to hit her, of course. It's just that she's so incorrigible sometimes, and...
He's not even denying it? Like, I mean, he kind of denied it and didn't deny it in the same sentence. The fuck? Wait, was I wrong and the noble lady is actually the good one here and the director's a piece of shit? He's just trying to get her money because she's rich and she fell for it. The woman cuts off the director, then proceeds to direct a smile towards the sea of reporters. Yeah, tactics get more donations.
We can end the photo shoot here. let's go get something to eat.
Holy fuck.
I've brought in some of the finest chefs available.
The reporters start to pack up their equipment.
I'm terribly sorry about this.
The female sovereign silently approaches the director and whispers in his ear.
See to it that the children are taken care of. We do not want the Sovereign's reputation to suffer as a result of any mistreatment.
I mean, at least she's helping them. I don't know if her heart's in the right place. She seems to, at least she's stopping the mistreatment, but she's stopping it for the wrong reasons. It should be a little more because she cares about the children and not her own reputation, but whatever. At least she's stopping it. They're both awful. Yeah, they're both awful. Fuck. Why is everyone in Nikke a
I'm
terrible
warning you.
person? Man.
Should one word of this get out, there will be no more financial aid from our end.
Man. Instead of being like, if word gets out, I will rescue these children from your fucking filth, she's like, you'll just get no more money, man. Man. She's just as bad.
I understand.
There's just another day in the arc, it's true.
I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
I knew this would happen.
Everyone except the Nikkes. Some of the Nikkes are good people. Some of the Nikkes are also terrible people. Like fucking Crow. I barely know anything about Crow, but I know enough to not like her. I've seen, I don't know if it's her Bond story or someone else's Bond story. I haven't gotten to her in the main story, I don't think yet. But I read some stuff somewhere from her and I did not like it. I did not like it. That's right. Oh, this must be when Bellorda dies. Oh no!
Bellorta, are you okay? You're drenched in sweat. I think I've got an upset stomach. Until earlier today, we hadn't eaten in so long. So I think that's what did it.
I believe this, genuinely. Like, that she is unwell. Mika seems the type that if she's sick, instead of like milking it and like if she has a little sniffle, she's like, oh, I'm dying. She seems the type that would only admit she's sick if she's actually dying. Like, I don't think Mika is the type, like, she'd want to stay strong. As chaotic as she is, she wouldn't lie about being sick. I don't think so.
We need to get you to a hospital. Should I call the director? No. I'll be better once I lie down for a bit.
The Lord knows what I meant, yeah. It would explain why Bellorda loves to eat so much now, too. Because it's a joy that was denied to her when she was a human, right? She wasn't given the food she needed. She could never enjoy it. She was starving. And now that she doesn't have to eat, eating is something she loves.
What are you doing? I read somewhere that massaging your hands helps with a stomachache. Really? Actually, I do think I feel a little bit...
Oh no, that sounds really bad. She probably has like a kidney failing or like appendicitis or something.
Bellorta!
Wait. 2 predictions. Don't confirm or deny, and I'm gonna look away from chat for a bit because I'm nervous. Hello, Overnight TV. 1 prediction. Mika somehow sneaks Bellorda to the place where they both become Nikkes together. Because she's desperate to save her. And without the director's permission, like, they run away. And Mika takes them to become Nikkes after she's dead, of course. She just, like, carries her corpse. Or the director sells Bellorda to make money for the orphanage and, more importantly, himself as a Nikke, because she's dead anyway. And then to shut up Mika, he also sells her.
There you are. Today is all your fault, you
It's like his
little...
revenge for this happening.
What's going on? What's wrong with her?
Mister? Valorta says her stomach really hurts. I think she should go to the hospital.
But he's so mad, he's not gonna take this seriously. He's gonna ignore it. Mika clings onto the director's arm, pleading. The director pushes Mika to the side, visibly irritated.
What, so you two can go blabbing to the doctors about how you got hit?
Well, maybe, they wouldn't have to blab to the doctors about getting hit if you didn't fucking hit them. Did you ever consider that, you sleazebag?
I don't think so. She'll just have to put up with it.
If someone's moaning in that much pain, it's probably an emergency. If this was animated, I'd be crying so hard. I think I'm only not crying because I had so much caffeine and I'm so tired. I don't think I'll cry today just because I'm in a weird state right now. Normally, I think I would cry at this. Valorta clutches her stomach. We also know what happens, right? We know she's gonna die, so it's not gonna catch me off guard because we know it's coming. I'm more of a crier if something catches me off guard. Valorta clutches her stomach tightly as more beads of sweat trickle down her brow.
I'll tell the doctor that she got hurt while playing. Or could you at least get her some medicine? Please, I'm begging you.
How many times am I going to have to tell you?
I do have criticism right now of Mika's voice acting, though. I think they're focusing too hard on making her sound a bit younger. And they're not sounding distressed enough. Like, the CG looks like she's ugly crying right now, right? It's probably more the direction than the actor themselves. Like, they probably couldn't see any of this. All they had was the script, right? Possibly even just their lines isolated without context. But I feel like a kid would be like, please, I beg you. A kid would be like, really, please, I beg you. Like, you know how kids cry. Like a big, ugly, snotty, like, not even able to fully form words crying. If that makes sense. I understand a toss-up between the emotion and the audibility of it, but here's the thing. We have the text. We don't need to be able to perfectly make it out, audio-wise. I think realism here would have been nicer personally.
You're
We don't
not
need to understand the
going
words,
to the
though.
hospital, period. So give it up.
Please.
Like, to me, this sounds less like someone begging for someone's life and more someone like, please, I just want another cookie, please. It doesn't drive home the seriousness of the situation, if that makes sense. And yeah, the end-ups sometimes have an issue in some emotional scenes. The other Christmas event did not. It went hard. It was amazing. But I have a theory. Why they have an issue with emotion sometimes in the end-up. Hear me out. So, from what I've heard from other voice actor friends and stuff, what can happen sometimes with the dub is kind of rough. They don't want to spoil or leak anything. So the dub actors often are just given their own lines in like a spreadsheet out of context. They don't have any context. Sometimes not even the director has context. They just have to read the lines, kind of guess what's going on, and deliver them one at a time without reading the full scene. If they don't have the full scene, it's kind of hard to place like the full emotion of it, or how desperate it is, or how happy it is. It's kind of hard to place the intensity. But the Christmas event proved they could, like last year's when they voiced it now, proved they can go all out because it had been out before. So anyone who was voicing it could play the whole thing, and the director knew where it was going, what everything looked like. So they had the full details. I could be wrong. They might have everything. But that's my assumption, based on how some of them are playing it safe. Because that's more what I would say with this scene. It's more playing it safe it doesn't quite match the intensity of the visuals. But it could be because they don't have all the information and they're playing it safe, so that no matter what it was, it would work. Couldn't they get some context from reading their own lines? Some, yes. But if they were to go absolutely all out with this and then Mika's like not even crying, like if they didn't have the visual, we've only learned she's crying because of the visual. If they didn't have the visual, the director might have been like, hey, we don't know if she's gonna look calm, just like tugging on his sleeve or whatever, so we have to do something that can be flexible no matter what approach they take. And what they're doing right now, I can see being really flexible.
Mister?
If I don't even know if my theory is right. This could be absolute bullshit. It's just me guessing. And that's why I think Overzone, they pulled off a bit better, because Overzone gave a lot of context in the lines to what was going on and the intensity. There was a lot of crying. And the crying was in the lines, so they knew to go for it. Despite the blows being rained upon her, Mika refuses to let go of the director's leg and continues to plead. He just keeps slapping her? What the fuck? She's literally just asking for her to go to the hospital and he's beating her? This is not okay.
Valorta is in a lot of pain.
You've already pissed me off enough with that little stunt with the Sovereign.
Can I confirm this dude is worse than Suyin? Yeah, he just wants money. At least Suyin has pride. She cares to an extent. This guy doesn't care.
If you had half a brain and had covered up
Yeah,
your
if this was
injury-
animated, I would cry a lot too. This is really fucked up. Yeah, this guy's worse than 3 Suyins. At least Suyin wouldn't beat up a fucking child. Okay? If they were in Nikke, she might throw them in the garbage if they get injured. And like she's like, they're brain dead anyway, and she'll just throw them in the garbage. But this guy's beating a fucking child. That's irredeemable. Absolutely irredeemable. The director raises his hand towards Mika, who closes her eyes in anticipation of the upcoming blow.
But Valorta, what are you doing?
Valorta leaps up off the bed and hugs Mika, shielding her from the director's punches. Wait, did she die because of the beating? That's even worse.
Don't! You have to move! I'm okay.
Oh shit.
I just need to endure it a little longer.
No, you shouldn't have to endure any of this bullshit.
It'll pass.
I think you'll pass.
No, you can't do this! Valorta? Valorta!
See, they're getting a little more into it after the sob and the lines, right? Because they knew they would have been crying at this point, if my theory was right.
Valorta! Valorta!
Mika continues to frantically
It happened again.
dig
wasn't
through
able
the
to
snow
protect
despite her
you.
hands becoming red and swollen.
Not again. Don't die on me again.
Mika!
I'm so sorry, Valorta. You must be so cold. It was cold that day, too.
Mika, get a hold of yourself.
Lamilla grabs Mika's shoulder. Isn't this only part 2 or 3 out of 12? Holy shit. Holy shit, this is gonna be... Part 2 is gonna be a ride.
Mika.
Also, please don't tell me if I should prepare for more pain or anything like that. Please, please, please. Don't say things like that, please, ever. No foreshadowing. Don't tell me what's coming. I want to experience it for myself. Pretend you've never seen it before.
I understand how hopeless you must
Hello,
be
Stop
feeling
Cop City.
right now. But it's more important than ever in times like this that you remain calm. So why don't you sit here and rest until you've pulled yourself together? Servant and I will search the area.
Yes, let us handle this for now. Oh, that cry was really good. So we know she's at least capable of it. I feel like the voice actor and the director probably could have gone there. They just might not have had the context to get there. Ludmilla and I sit Mika down. Mika stares vacantly at the spot where Belorda was swept away. Man.
Let's bet on Foodwin.
Oh, we're still early in this in part 2 and it's already this intense. Holy shit. Man. We have so many more parts of this. This is gonna be just absolute suffering today. I thought I couldn't get more pain than last time, but now I'm kind of unsure. Nyaru, hello! I'll pull up one of your videos in a minute. Right now, you can appreciate this bunny girl's ass while I blow up stuff. I guess you can't. She's gone. That's okay!
Did everything work out?
Woo! Alright, real speed! Thank you so much, Nyaru, for the raid. I'm sorry, I'm like breaking down. Hello, Raytheon. Did anyone else who came in from the raid? I'm gonna pull up real quick one of Nyaru's videos so that you know who she is. Also, Nyaru's gonna be in my concert on December 23rd at 7 p.m. EST. Nyaru's gonna be in the gigantic Snow Halation chorus that I haven't properly announced yet, but it's gonna be great. I'll announce it probably on Friday, I think. Oh, you were doing digital holiday cards. That's so cute. I hope you had a fun time. Oh no. I almost pulled up the copy pasta, but since the concert's coming. Mega Meadow! I'm gonna pull up your cover of Mega Meadow. It's very wintry and very cute, and I think it'll be a nice one to introduce real quick. Okay. I mute the game real quick. Okay, here we go. This is Nyaru, if you're unfamiliar. You can hear her singing Snow Halation in my concert. But you can see camera angles. Oh, the background ship, nice! I like that blur effect. I love this song so much. I haven't heard it in so long. I like your harmonies. And your power on some of the higher notes. You're right! She almost does look like Diesel! Nice. Alright, if you guys like the cover, make sure to go and support Nyaru's channel as well. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a good day and you have a good stream on your side as well. We are playing the Christmas event of Nikke and it's been holy shit gut punch so far. So if you guys like sad things and if you like boobs and butts, or any of those three, if you like all of those three, you're definitely in the right place.
Found anything?
But if you like any of those three, you're still in the right place. Hello, Emerald Ruby. Not a thing. Right now, there's a girl that went missing in an avalanche. And we're trying to figure out if she's alive or dead, essentially.
It's no use.
Hello,
The
Obake.
weather isn't cooperating. We're not getting any signal either.
Gut punch like the director to Tamika. You shut up. You shut up before I ban you for that comment. That's terrible.
Things are going from bad to worse. I propose that we head back and gather our...
Oh, is there a sniper? shared a preview of the Vtuber Symphony trailer earlier because it's so exciting. You gotta come back to this game. It's so sad. Also, it has really good music in some parts. Like, you'd be surprised. The music is actually what got me. Like, at first I played this game as a joke, but then I was enjoying the music so much that I was kind of like, hey, yo. And then I enjoyed the voice acting so much that I was like, hey, yo. And then I enjoyed the plot so much that I was like, hey, yo. So now here we still are over a year later. Mika.
It happened again. I couldn't protect her. I thought it would be different when we became Nikkes.
Yeah, I think we all played it as a joke. I think some people might not have played it as a joke. So I'm sure it was like 50% people playing it as a joke and 50% people playing for the actual horny. No one started playing for the plot, but everyone stayed for the plot.
If there's no Balorta, why am I even here? We shouldn't have fought today.
Oh.
I never got to apologize to her.
Mika slowly walks in a daze towards the edge of the cliff.
I can't go on without her. So it's better that I join her.
Fuck, that's messed up! Can we at least, like, catch her? Can we not let her do this? Like, I sprint towards Mika and grab her by the waist. At least we got her in time. Fuck! Both of us collapse in the snow. Mika, you're not thinking straight!
Old-timer! Let me go!
Damn. That's really dark.
Without Balorta, there's no point in going on.
Then we just have to find Balorta.
So please, just let me go.
Shift Up, please chill for once. Nah, I want Shift Up to keep destroying me. Good job, Shift Up. Hello, Commander.
The wind is picking up. Another avalanche might be imminent.
Damn. Then we're gonna have to just leave her. Because if we don't leave, we're all going to die.
We need to head back to Snowfield.
As long as you have me, you'll never lose this round.
Man,
Never lose.
I feel like there might still be a happy ending, but like, at the moment, man, pure pain. When you're so strong that you just have nothing to do because there's no enemies. Damn.
Old-timer, let's hurry back to
Oh my god, that was only chapter 3? This event goes so hard!
Finally, you're back. We were worried sick. Mika, your hand.
Did something happen?
Oh god, we're gonna have to tell them. Oh god, we're gonna... how do you even tell someone something like this?
Where's Balorta?
She got swept away by the avalanche.
At least we have Delta. If anyone can help find her, it's probably Delta.
What?
You know it's serious and what cares?
What can we do?
Not much.
The avalanche came out of nowhere.
Did you see where she got carried away?
No.
The way Ludmilla said no was just so full of despair. The acting was incredible.
Like I said, it was all so sudden. We didn't even have time to get out of the way.
I'm really respecting Ludmilla's voice acting in this event. I remember thinking it was jarring at first because it sounded a little bit different, but it's really impressive.
Because of that, our potential search area is substantial. Since the other members of Unlimited aren't here at the moment, you guys will need to be my support.
She is also, in general, in my opinion, one of the best voice actors in the game. I've always really admired the work done for Ludmilla's voice in the dub. Ever since I first heard her in the game, I was like, that's a good voice.
We're at your disposal.
She has really nice inflections.
Thank you.
I think early game, my favorites were Anise and Ludmilla for sure. Still some of the best, in my opinion. Ludmilla places a map and compass on the table.
The map gives a good overview
Yeah,
of
this
the
event's
area
really
around the
showing other
northern
parts of her
base.
range. They always had her be the one mature and in control. And like, even if the world is chaos, she's like, don't worry, servant, we will figure it out together. But right now, you can tell she's panicking. Because by the inflections she's giving, you can tell Ludmilla doesn't know if things are going to work out right now. Usually, she's the one conveying enough confidence that you look at her and you know things are going to work out one way or another. Right now, she doesn't know. And she's not pretending that she does. This is like... It's still a very serious and mature way of handling it, but she's not pretending. She's not trying to stay strong. She's not pretending things are okay. And that's a side of her that we haven't really seen.
This is our current location.
Yeah, exactly. She has elegance, but not the snootiness of Dorothy. They're very fun, contrasting voices, actually. Ludmilla points to the middle of the map. What? That scared the shit out of me! Thank you so much for the raid! Is it okay if I pull up one of your clips? It'll be random though, so if you don't want me to, I won't. Don't worry about it. We are playing through part 2 of the story, and we are sad. We are sad. It is crying hours here. It is crying hours here. No spoilers as well. It's my first playthrough, and I haven't passed chapter 13 yet, so be careful. Be very, very careful with spoilers. I don't want anything that might, I haven't gotten to yet. I can't words right now. Hold on. There we go. Bam, bam. This should work, I think. Yeah. Nice, Smash. Smash is always such a fun game. I want to play it, but I'm bad. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, hold on.
No. Okay. I was hoping to at least get you down to 1 stock, but alright.
Me every Smash round, just dying. Every time. I chronically die. I'm so bad at Smash. It's like actually my worst game. I think to be fair, I've been set up for failure with Smash because one of my siblings is a competitive Smash player. And I basically grew up my whole life just having them beat the shit out of me in the game because they're a competitive player. And I've been really grinding it for hundreds of hours, hundreds, not thousands, since they were very young. So, me playing casually, anytime I play, I just die instantly. It's like, this isn't fun anymore. I want to play it and enjoy it, but it's just like, I need to play against people who I know are also bad. Hello, Nerdiconia, I haven't seen Winter Mika's Bond story yet. Is it one that'll be fun to voice act? I need to have some videos to upload if I have time after the concert for while I'm away. Would you guys want to see Winter Ludmilla or Winter Mika's Bond story maybe if I have time? I don't know if I'm going to have time though, but I might be able to record them really quick after the concert if I have any energy left in me.
Absolute and Delta will proceed northwest.
Roger.
Okay.
Got it. They're set after the event though, B1. We'll finish the event before then.
Understood.
Signal, you stay here and handle any and all communications. Visibility out there is poor, so we'll need someone to be our eyes and ears.
I do need some uploads anyway though, because during my 1 week hiatus, I don't have anything right now. I haven't had time to make any shorts or any videos, and my poor editor has been swamped helping me with concert stuff. So I don't have anything ready. Anything I can make quick and easy, which these are usually quick and easy, is very helpful.
Can do.
In lieu of Alice, Neve, and Tove, I'll have Blanc and Noir accompany me.
You can count on us.
Understood. I'll come too.
Actually, Servant, I thought it might be better for you to stay here with Signal.
I mean, yeah, I am a human. I'm more likely to fucking die than any of the others.
The snowstorm is the worst I've ever seen. If you were to come with us,
And that's a lot
you'd
coming
only
from
be
her.
putting yourself in danger.
I don't care. I'm Belorda's commander. My responsibility.
Very well. If you insist,
I gotta rescue this
we'll head out
sassy
together.
lost child. Who's
Also,
hopefully not dead.
one more thing. Before the avalanche, we felt a great vibration coming from underneath us.
So what you're saying
Probably an
is-
earthquake.
It could happen again.
Yeah. Like, there could be like another earthquake that caused it or something. It might not have been an earthquake, depending on how the snow is. But if it was a vibration, it was likely an earthquake.
If you feel a tremor while we're out there, don't move from your position.
Until they can see what's happening. Because they could just walk right into it. Ludmilla takes out a grappling hook and places it on the desk.
We can use this to cinch ourselves together. After we've done that, the hook can be anchored to the ground.
Got it.
I presume we'll be going up against raptures as
See you
well?
next year.
What do you think, genius? Is this your first time up on the surface or something?
There's probably going to be tons of raptures.
I'm just worried
I'm
about
surprised
them
no
coming
raptures have
across
come
the Lord.
inside the hot springs. Hello, Golden Dino.
Good point.
What's a good D's nuts jokes to hit scammers with? Chat, you got any suggestions? How they can get the scammer?
If she's not injured, she should be fine. But if she is... Do you think she could fend them off on her own?
That doesn't bode well.
All we can do is hope that Belorta was able to find a safe place to hide. In
That's true, the
meantime,
hot springs
we
protected
need
by
to hurry
Christmas
up.
magic.
Okay, what's the next step?
What we'll do is...
Everyone huddles together and goes over the details of the search operation. Except for Mika, who continues to stare vacantly into space. My poor heart for this girl!
I have to survive to continue being happy.
I don't think I have a brain for any D's nuts jokes right now. I'm so tired. Chat's gonna have to help you think of some.
I'm doing this right.
Unless the only thing I even got at all is if they ask for your credit card number. But yeah, take these nuts instead of numbers, which is terrible. My entire brain is so tired. I got nothing. The comedy gene ain't here today. It's just dead. Whenever I have to try to be funny, suddenly I lose my entire ability to be funny. After Ludmilla informed everyone about the emergency with Belorda.
Delta, can you hear me?
Reading you loud and clear.
If communications get cut off, all you need to do is press the reset button once.
I like how she is explaining it so clearly just to make sure I really understand.
Got it.
Commander, don't you think it would have been better to dress in thicker clothing?
What am I wearing? Fucking bathing suit? Probably. Considering how many times they mentioned swimsuits earlier, what I'm wearing should be fine.
This should do the trick.
Unwa, any chance you could take a gander at my firearm while you're at it? Noir, do you think we should bring the gloves and straps that we use for our performances?
That's a... Nah. Gloves and straps for your...
They might come in handy.
Huh? Pole dancing, gloves and straps? All the neurons right now are like, they're gonna use these in rescue.
Yeah, let's do that.
I don't know. That has weird vibes. Oh, gun straps. Is that what they meant? Oh. See, my first assumption was like, that's no better than rescuing someone. Like, if they fall off a cliff, you're like, I'm gonna go get a rope, and then you get a BDSM rope. That's like, they're just gonna look at you kind of like... What? I mean, at least you'll be safe, but you might be a little bit confused. Everyone prepares for the upcoming search and rescue operation. Definitely titty tassels. That's a very short rope. You okay, Mika? At least it's very, what's the word? Very adhesive. So maybe she can hold on to it. No one will drop it. Mika's still as listless as ever. Hi, Jerry. We'll find Lord, I promise.
That's right. Until then, you just have to take it easy. You've got me worried. You look as pale as a sheet.
Relax. We'll find her no matter what it takes.
That's right. It'd be a real blow to Unwa's pride if we didn't find anything.
That's not the best reason to say right now. Like, maybe just... Unwa's very capable. She'll definitely find it. Not... Unwa's pride would be hurt. Actually, no. With Unwa, if her pride's involved, I feel like she's more likely to be successful. So maybe that was exactly the right thing to say.
That's enough from you. Hey.
I feel like she values her pride more than her life. Ludmila approaches Mika.
Are you planning on sitting here staring into space all day?
She's so broken. She's given up hope. Literally, she has no hope they're gonna find her right now.
Are you really going to sit back and do nothing?
She's having a whole ass panic attack.
Belorta would be devastated if she saw you like this. Resigned to the fact that she's already dead. Look at you, unable to even lift a finger to help.
I was gonna say the same thing. Isn't that a bit harsh to say? What the fuck?
Mika. Well, are you going to sit here with that ridiculous look on your face and let your friends slip away?
I would break down faster if someone spoke to me this way. It wouldn't kick my butt into gear to get rescuing her. I would give up on myself even faster. This would break me, having this said to me in this situation. I feel like Ludmila should have had a bit more tact.
You're really just going to leave her to die like this?
Ludmila, it's enough.
What did you say?
Seems to be getting
Belorta
through to
told
her.
me everything.
Maybe she's able to read Mika really well, and she knows that's what Mika needs to hear. I personally would just not be able to hear something like that.
What happened that Christmas back at the orphanage? So, I'll ask again. Are you going to let yourself sink into despair? Let it render you powerless and lose your friend again?
See, this is a bit of a more gentle way of wording it. This is okay. The other way was not okay to me.
Are you going to abandon your friend to die a cold, lonely death out there in the snow?
No! I'm going to find her!
Then look alive. Don't give up.
Hello, Alicia.
Erase the very idea of death from your mind.
See, this is a better approach. I think, in my opinion, she was a little too harsh in the beginning.
You must believe that she is alive. Because she is. Bellorta
Yeah!
isn't dead yet.
That's why I didn't like this tactic. It felt kind of out of character maybe for Ludmilla. She's usually a very, like, caring person when it comes to trying to motivate everyone around her. So maybe she inherently knew this was the type of motivation that Mika needed, I guess, because she wouldn't normally say things like that. Maybe she knew that was the only way she could get through. But to me, that was terrible. That was just awful. Like, you don't say that to someone in this situation. This,
She's
yes,
waiting
but
for you
earlier,
to
no.
come find her.
Like, even for tough love, it was too much.
She knows that
Also,
you're
Lola
out there
Supply.
searching for her. That you're willing to scour every inch of this mountain in order to find her. I'll be there guiding you the entire way.
See, this is fine. Being like, you're not going to let her die, are you? Then we have to go. Be strong. That's one thing between, wow, are you going to be pathetic all day? Like, what the fuck?
If you can't trust yourself, then trust me.
That's true. Mika did give up on the idea of living at the moment that she lost sight of Bellorta. So, like, I can kind of understand why Ludmilla might have thought she had to be a bit more harsh. But still, if someone's, like, that distressed, I feel like if someone is literally, like, wanting to give up, like, I don't know. To me, someone who's that distraught and feels like it's already their fault, this is not the way to approach them, I don't think.
I will do whatever it takes to find Bellorta for you.
At least they'll hopefully find her.
Now let's go and find our friend. Together.
Ludmilla extends her hand towards Mika.
Okay.
Like, I would just be fucking traumatized and never want to see Ludmilla again if she spoke to me that way.
I'll go with you. I believe it.
That is fair to an extent, though. They are kind of super soldiers, so they're
Bellorta is
expected.
alive.
They're expected
be.
to handle themselves
going
better
to
in
find her.
emergencies. Like, what happens if Bellorta died on the battlefield? This would not be acceptable behavior. That is kind of a fair point. Hello, Bliss Chicken. If she behaves like this on the battlefield, like if Bellorta dies and she needs to defend the rest of her squad, and she just gives up, that's gonna put other people's lives at risk. So that is kind of a fair point.
I'm sorry.
But that's the thing. Being tough in that way to me would not shock me out of it. It would not draw my attention to whatever you say after. I would spiral. Personally, when I'm spoken to harshly, I spiral downwards really fast to the point I'm no longer listening. I space out. I just spiral into my own brain. And I can't hear what anyone's saying. I don't know what's going on. Like, I just panic so hard that I might as well not even be there anymore. And that's kind of what would happen to me in this situation, I think. If I was spoken to that way in this situation, like, I would be rendered useless. I would not listen to anything further that you say. I would be mentally gone.
I'm sorry for being so weak. I was scared that history was repeating itself.
Lunilla pulls Mika close to her.
It's perfectly normal to cry when you're scared. Let it all out. When you're done, we'll go find Bellorta.
At least now she's
Thank
letting
you.
her cry.
Thank you so much for doing this. Everyone.
We'll find
I'll do
her.
whatever
I
I
hope.
can to help.
Mika pulls out several signal flares.
These are signal flares.
Of course, she'd have those while her fireworks.
If we set these off, it might make the search easier for us.
Because if she's up and if she's above the snow, she might see them and come towards
As they'll
them.
help light the way.
Oh, for like 2 seconds.
However, they'll almost certainly draw raptures to our location.
Won't they also cause further avalanches if they're that loud? That sounds like a bad idea.
We should be prepared.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
Don't worry about that.
Yeah, we can kick rapture butt no problem.
Like they do every day.
Well said. Raptures aren't a problem for us. Is everyone ready?
Ready.
looking normal.
All good on absolute.
Well, it's true, we were about to launch fireworks, and all along I said that it was a terrible idea.
Noir and I are good to go as well.
Ready when you are.
Let's move.
Watch your backs, everyone.
I'm coming, Valorta. Just hold on.
Don't get yourself injured, servant.
Hopefully everything will be okay. And we can find her. That was an intense emotional scene. Every single part of this has been so intense. Holy shit. I guess they knew that people enjoyed the tears last year and they're like, we need to make another event that'll make people miserable. Because apparently all of our players are masochists and that's what they want.
All done. Did everything work out?
Oh, there's another cutscene before the part ends. Okay, I'll take a break after we finish the part. SSR Delta would be nice. She's never had one yet. I still want SSR Rappy. I know we had Red Hood, but it doesn't count. Hello, Kyle player. I want to get an SSR version of Rappy. And I want to get an SSR Mihara. I still think it's an absolute crime that Uni is an SSR and Mihara is an SR. I think they both should have been one or the other, but it feels like a crime that one is one and the other is the other. Hello, Eden Steel. After climbing the mountain for an interminable amount of time, we reached the location where Blorda was swept away by the avalanche. The wind is still blowing fiercely.
Visibility is severely compromised.
Is this where the
Wait
avalanche
a second! I was on me, but one is at the top and one is at the bottom. Is this why Uni's an SSR and Mihara's an SR? Is this the true reason? Because Uni is on top? Oh god, it all makes sense.
Yes. Judging from the
Hello,
direction
Vocal
the
Gamer.
snow is headed, I think we should head to the right.
Wait a moment. This is...
Mika picks up a signal flare that had been buried in the snow.
This is the signal flare that Valorta had.
She wouldn't have dropped it before the avalanche, so that must mean she's walking around somewhere then.
If that's true, then that confirms we're heading in the right direction. She
That's
might
true,
be closer
Ether.
than we thought.
I would really like an SSR Ether as well. I fucking love and fucking hate Ether. I have very mixed feelings on Ether. She is very, very hot. And has one of the best voices and best designs in the entire game. And I think Ether being an SR is cruel. Because I would use her in every fucking fight if Ether was an SSR. She is a goddess. She's a goddess of science. But she's also fucking terrifying.
We should keep our eyes peeled for any other clues that could help lead us to Valorta. Visibility is starting to improve somewhat. At least to the point where we can see objects
More
in
of her
the snow.
squad would also be nice. I feel like if Ether had an SSR event, she'd probably have, like, her squad be more present as well, like, in the event, right?
Noted.
I'll take the lead.
She is a bit mad. She's like a mad scientist. That's why I like her as a character. As a person, I don't like her all that much, but her design is really nice, and I like her writing and her voice acting a lot. Hello, Ramad. Lit. Mika walks forward with confident strides.
Hey, Mika. Why don't you hold our hands while you walk?
Aww.
We're the lucky
Yeah, to
bunnies
make sure you don't
after
run
all.
towards any other cliffs.
We can share
Wait,
some
that's
of our luck
wait,
with
that's
you.
so cute. Her reasoning is so cute. Because then, if they hold her hand while they walk, she'll have good luck and they'll find her. That's so precious. Out of curiosity, what kind of Capcom collab would you want with Nikke? On the odd chance Capcom did a collab with Nikke, I can. Wait a second. Okay, but hear me out. Hear me out, though. Hear me out, though. If we had an Ace Attorney collab, imagine the writing for the event. It would be really fun. I don't know who could be a playable character, though, if it was an Ace Attorney collab. Like, I don't know who could be the Nikke. Maybe Francesco with the whip. Could I just, like, whip raptures? Objection! Okay, but also Myra with a gun would be kind of funny. But also Francesco with a whip. That would be pretty good.
Maybe we'll be able to
Mega
help you
Man would
find
probably
Balorta
work pretty
more
well.
easily. Go ahead and hold on to her hand, Noir. Here, Mika.
Cute.
Take my hand. Thank you, both of you.
Blanc and Noir approach Mika on both sides, take her hands in theirs, and proceed to move forwards.
Mika is stronger than we initially gave her credit for.
Yes, I'm glad to see her improving.
I think she's finally realized that.
Speaking of anime, I saw someone mention Asuka. You know what I saw in the store today? It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. There was a Christmas tree ornament in like a Hallmark store. Like legitimately, like a regular normie Christmas store. There was a fucking Christmas ornament on the rack of Midoriya from My Hero, wearing a Santa suit. And I was like, the absolute hell is this? Why is My Hero in a Hallmark store? Oh wait, there's a raid. I'm sorry, I'm screaming. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hi. Oh, don't mind my boobs. Just don't worry about me. Thank you, Biscotti, for the horse raid. I'm gonna pull up one of your stuff real quick. Hold on. Oh, good Nikke stream. Thank you. Every Nikke stream is a good Nikke stream. Always very chill. Always very chill and comfy. I'm gonna pull up a bit of your cover. Ah! Oh, loud. Did I watch this before? I think I watched Sivu play before. I don't know if I watched Ikanaide on stream. So let's watch a bit of Ikanaide for anyone who might not be familiar with Biscotti. Super good singer from V for Mirai. Alright, here we go. There we go. Ignore the Andy Lily popping up. I really love this MV. It's really beautiful. I like the style a lot. And it made me sad. Yeah, her lore video is amazing. Wait, did I have really loud audio? Is it so loud? But I have it down so low. What was the big audio that everyone screamed about? What did I do? I didn't. Oh, was it too loud at first? I'm sorry. I didn't even notice. I really like the style of song. And you pull it off so well. Also, it's just such a cute MV. I'm also biased because the guy in it is kind of cute. I'm a sucker for some good ikemens. It looks like he might be taken though, which kind of sucks, but that's okay. I can still admire. There you go! Alright, if you guys want to hear the rest of the cover, you'll have to go check it out on Biscotti's channel! Thank you again so much for the raid! We are playing Story 2 from the new Christmas event, which is very incredibly depressing. So if you like crying, and or if you like fan service, this is the stream for you. Wait, I haven't introduced myself for any of the raids today. Oh shit. I am Obake Pam, CEO of Playasia. Not that you know that, because I forgot to introduce myself. I do a lot of voice acting streams, music streams, kind of whatever I feel like, a lot of Nikke. This is one of my regular games because I really enjoy the story. It's really fun. And we're just chilling and getting through the event. And I'm probably going to take a break in like 5 minutes or so, but I will be right back to finish it. Oh yeah! Well, I said I was going to do Christmas carols for every raid in December, but I think I'm going to have to pass on that today unless we have time at the end, just because I'm really crunched for time.
Inaction only gives birth to suspicion and fear. By taking action like we're doing now, you can take those negative emotions and turn them into courage and confidence.
Also, Requiem, have a good sleep. Yeah, an event focused on noise and volume would be interesting. I don't know anything about them. Or, you know, in general, the musicians. Like more of Arya as well. And Julia.
What we can
I think
do is
Julia
help
was in the New Year's
encourage
one
her,
at least last year.
so that she stays strong and doesn't give up.
I can certainly
Good.
feel that.
Let's keep moving.
Yeah, Nikke, come for the booba and booty, stay for the feels. All of us played as a joke and or for the horny, and then stuck around because it was so depressing. They were like, wait, this is actually really good. Finally, I have some rainbow ticket skin. Only 5. Yeah! We get at least solo events with the prison girls through the, rehabilitation, but I'd really like to have a full event featuring all of them so we can see them interacting with each other. Because I really enjoy the prison girls. They're very well written, very fun characters, and I want to see more of them. If we want to beat all of hard mode, I think the best deal is to spend and get the 20. 400 and get the 20. But I have gems! Wait, what? What the fuck? What the fuck? Hold on, let me hide the game. This never happened before. The fuck? Hold on. Oh, I got it to work. Okay. Manual sync worked. That was weird. Okay.
Hopefully I hit pay dirt.
God, I love Sin's voice so much. I use Sin a lot in campaign on hard mode when I catch up. It's quite fun. Hello, Cornflakes! Your name makes me hungry. Yeah, I know everyone coming like, this will be lowbrow content. And then we're just like, that's so good. Honestly, it's a work of art. Genuinely, like, it has its issues. But Nikke is a beautiful game. And I wish more people gave it a sincere chance. Because I genuinely love it a lot. I know it's not for everyone, and that's okay. But I really love it. I am going to be right back. I'm taking a bathroom break and to get more drinks. So I'll probably be gone for like 5 or so. Don't worry, I'll be coming right back and then we'll jump back in where we left off. So don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. You better stay. Okay, first thing on Reddit. I cannot for the life of me get it to work. You hit until it's skipped and you press Y. What the fuck? Why can't it tell me that then? Hold on. Oh yeah, I still have hearts in my eyes. Come on! Oh! Thank you, Reddit! People are so quick to yell at kids these days. What about parents these days? I'm tired of like seeing kids playing on a playground while their parents are like texting on their phone or playing games or whatever, and the kids leave. I literally sat there once because I was bored. I went for a walk. There's a playground. I just kind of sat on a swing because it was near empty, and I was just chilling. And then all of a sudden, there was a kid. They just ran past me giggling, and I looked around, and there was a parent just texting. The kid just ran into the woods, like left. I waited like a couple minutes, and the kid never came back. So I ran up to the mom, and I'm like, your kid is like gone. And she's like, wait, no, they're right there. And pointed at the playground. There's no fucking kid. So, yeah. They ran into the woods chasing their kid. I hope they found their kid, but like, Jesus Christ. I know you're watching over me. out there. Realities may fade away. Fantasies reflecting through a stream. I promise you I'm here to stay, but only if you join me in the ether. Come and take a breather from all the pressure. Virtual pleasure, I need your direction through 2 dimensions. Can you make me real? Join me in the ether. Come and take a breather from all the pressure. Virtual pleasure, I'm living in a dream. My hands up on your screen. Can you make me real? I feel like this is gonna change my life. Oh yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my god, every single one of my items is at 1%. Please repair everything. I'll give you 69 as a reward. I would hope it at least. Oh shit. I didn't mean to stick those. Hasuki no Hazara. Yabe. He broke my Switch. Gunvolt broke my Switch! Don't give up! I already gave up! He broke my fucking Switch! How much is you? Hello? No. Da 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 na 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 Runa, I have one word for you. I have one word for you. I have one word for you. Eat your fucking veggies. Eat your fucking broccoli! Don't make me force feed you that broccoli. I did a whole stream on why everyone has to eat their vegetables and why every vegetable is important. You're not gonna get away with not eating broccoli. Not in my stream. Eat your fucking broccoli.
It. Did I click it?
No, that's pounds.
I graduated!
That's
Okay.
Guys, this is my last stream ever.
Well,
Goodbye. I'm
How
graduating
did you
right now.
How did you graduate?
Congratulations.
Why was that clip so loud? Why is the audio so fucked? Ah! Hold on. What is happening? What is happening? That is so loud. Oh, that is so loud. Hold on. That really hurt my ears. Hold on. Let me try to fix that. Okay. Phew. Sorry, that really... I don't do good with those types of sounds. That really threw me off. Sorry, something else also threw me off on mid-break, so... I found out, last minute, I had almost all the files for the concert. No, I'm not gonna say who it is, because I don't want to start drama or shit or anything. But I had almost everything for the concert. I was, like, waiting on one thing from one person. And I found out they can't join anymore, so I'm just like... Okay. Please tell me sooner next time. I get it, but it's really stressful. I guess I'll have to take extra lines in that song and fill it myself, but you know, that's okay. Sorry, it's just it's been so stressful trying to fill all the parts. I don't know if I'm gonna have solos in any songs in future ones, because every time something doesn't work out last minute, it's just so exhausting. And I'm not blaming anyone, I get it. It's just, it's been, for me on my end, it's been really, really hard every time that happens. Like, I feel like a lot of it too is that I end up questioning myself a lot, because a lot of the people that had the drop, and I get it, everyone's busy and you have to prioritize your own content, I get it. It just, it does hurt to an extent whenever people drop out, but then I see them constantly online doing other stuff. I kind of feel like, I really want to give the benefit of the doubt that people just can't, but sometimes I just kind of feel like maybe, I don't know, maybe suddenly I'm not interesting enough or I'm not good enough for it and they just don't care. And I want to think that's not the case. I really want to think that's not the case, and I hope that's not the case, but you know, the evil brain worms kind of get in every time that happens. But that's okay. Right now we're playing Nikke. Time to cry over Nikke instead.
Everyone look! It's Belorta's socks!
What the fuck? Did she just rip off her socks? Why would you do that? Unless she found another hot spring and she's like bathing.
Seems like we're getting closer.
Excellent. Looks like your luck is starting to rub off on me.
Why would you take off your socks in the middle of the snow?
I think Belorta may be somewhere close by.
Okay.
I'm going to set off the signal flare.
She might have had spare socks, but why would she have been carrying them around? Mika fires off the signal flare.
Belorta, if you see this, please respond. Please.
It's really quiet.
Too quiet.
Is this the end of this
storm
path?
stopped though.
The only thing up ahead is a cliff face.
Hello, Dewey.
But all the clues have led us to this point. She has to be here somewhere.
Just in case,
we will find
Noah
her.
and I will go check out the cliff.
The thing where people with hypothermia start taking off their clothes because they feel like they're burning up. That's true. She could have hypothermia.
There might be a way for us to get around it.
Can Nikke get hypothermia? I don't know. But how?
I'll stretch my body out like this. Noah and I are both very flexible.
Yeah, that'll be easy for us to do.
Impressive. I'll leave that to you then.
You brought your gloves, right? Put those on and make sure you're holding my hand tight. Otherwise, I might fall.
Yeah, exactly. Because as a robot, I'm like, I don't think they can get hypothermia. When they just turn their temperature, like, their, like, pain sensors off or whatever. Hello, Minimus.
You got it.
A moment later. With each clinging tightly onto the other, Blanc and Noir go to confirm whether there is an alternate path on the side of the cliff.
I think I see something.
Just leaning over the cliff. That'd be so scary. What if the cliff eroded?
Just a little bit more.
That was my fear. That was my fear. Oh, that's true. Their brain can freeze if it gets too cold. You're making me choose? What the fuck? What the fuck? I can only yell for one bunny? What the fuck? What the fuck? Am I not allowed allowed to care about both of these girls who may have just died. Instead, I'm only allowed to cry for one. Hello, Conway's Quest. I'm gonna just close my eyes and boop. I hit one. I wrap my arms around Noir's waist. I guess Blanc's dying now. Goodbye! Okay, that is the evilest choice. This is cruel.
Hey, boss.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
Noir Blanc looks so pissed. She's like, what the fuck? Thank goodness.
I'm flattered that you were so worried about me.
Yeah, it's like, wow, thanks for worrying about me, bro. Hello, Worm.
Anywho, I just had a look-see, and there's definitely a side path just below the cliff.
That's good. Mm-hmm.
It'll be a tight squeeze, but I think we'll be fine as long as we walk single file.
Glad to hear that. But it won't be easy getting down there.
We won't have to worry about
You picked
that.
Blanc because she was the one falling? I forgot. I thought they were both falling. Wow. I really just let Blanc die and grabbed onto Noir. Wow. I'm a terrible person.
I brought a rope ladder just in case. We typically use these during our acrobatic performances, so it's capable of holding both of us.
Nice.
You're quite well prepared.
They were a good group to bring for this then. A lot more useful than I would have thought.
Thanks.
You're so organized, Noir. Very nice. Well, should we head down?
No, wait. I think another big gust is coming. Another avalanche might be just around the corner.
Oh, shit. Hello, Hugh. I didn't realize that I didn't have chat moving for some reason. I'm sorry if I missed a lot.
Let's hide in that cave and make our move later.
No, I can't get stuck in another avalanche.
I'll share my luck with everyone.
I love the machine guns, because even when there's no enemies, you just keep shooting everything. It's fun. I love when Mila has like fluffy sleeve cape thing. I don't know what it's called, but I like it. It looks comfy. I've never seen one of those IRL, like ever.
All done. Did everything work out? So this will be.
Oh, it's just another battle right away. It always throws me off when it goes right back into battle, because I don't expect it. The anniversary bro kill, I was extremely lucky. I didn't have to do very much. I still have tons of pulls left. I didn't spend anything on the anniversary. And I'm still good. At least we got to use one person's burst once. Damn. Hate that you don't have either Blanc or Noir because you're torn about buying the costumes. Personally, I don't like buying costumes for characters I don't have yet. I only did it once with Novel. But I don't want to make a habit of it. Halloween is just my weakness. Before heading down the cliff, we decided to wait in the cave until the snowstorm dies down.
Servant, do you remember the story Belorta told us about her past?
With the orphanage?
Yes.
You're picking this game back up. Nice. I love enabling people.
I didn't mention it at the time. But I have a connection to that place as well.
Wait, what? What kind of connection exactly?
A familial connection, to be precise.
I wonder if she was the noble lady. No, the noble lady was too terrible. Wait, I wonder if she adopted someone from it and they died.
I knew that our family sponsored an orphanage.
Oh. me jumping to drastic other things. Wait, she might have been related to the noble lady then. And she feels responsible for letting this happen.
But I had no idea that such horrific things were happening behind closed doors. I should have paid more attention. Well, I guess it doesn't make that much of a difference talking about it now.
So she regrets.
I just wanted them to know that I'm not like the adults they dealt with as a child.
Oh, she's so... Man.
Even if I didn't personally
actually.
carry out that abuse, I should do everything I can to prevent it from happening again.
I didn't expect Ludmilla to feel responsible for it.
I never want Mika and Belorta to feel the pain of being separated ever again. So I have to find her.
We will.
I know. We just have to stay strong.
Hello, John. Yeah, I really like the butterfly motifs with Ludmilla as well. It kind of is extra memorable too. Hold on, my eye is like itchy. Cause in some stories and stuff, butterflies kind of symbolize souls of the departed. And having the butterflies on her, I almost, this is probably me reading into it too much, but it almost represents like the souls from the orphanage for those who died. I doubt it was just Belorta.
Where am I?
She must have been completely out of it when she like lost her stuff and got down here.
Mika?
At least she's okay.
Old-timer? Ludmilla? I need to get in touch with them.
At least maybe she'll take her safety more serious after this, maybe. Belorta takes out her phone from her pocket. Yeah, now it's not just orphanage, sad. Abuse at orphanage, sad. Kid dying at orphanage on Christmas because of abuse? Triple depression. Triple depression. This is
Darn.
fucked up.
My phone got smashed. I need to get up.
We thought it was bad in part 1. Belorta attempts to raise herself up. I thought maybe she died because of lack of funding or resources. I didn't think it was that.
What's wrong with my ankle?
Ah, no, it's probably broken.
Can I even move like this? That's no good. Mika was right. Christmas is a bad day for me. Getting swept away by an avalanche?
Yeah, that kind of tops even all the other bad luck. Maybe not the dying
Phone
part,
dead?
but at least it's just the phone
Ankle
this time.
injured? If I had known this was gonna happen, I would have listened to Mika. I really thought today would be the best Christmas ever. This is the first time I've ever celebrated Christmas with so many people. And the first time I've made a cake.
A lot of firsts. They're
I was
positive
so happy.
for her. Belorta's voice acting here is quite good.
Am I going to die? Dying on Christmas Day. Again.
Maybe a little... I don't know the word for it. I feel like a little bit softer might be nice, though. This is just a personal preference. Kind of like... if you're talking to yourself somewhere, you don't really talk at full volume. Because there's no one to hear you. You're just kind of talking to yourself. I kind of like something a little more quiet, but I can understand why that might be hard to pick up. So maybe not.
Oh no. What about Mika? Knowing her... that fool will end up getting herself killed trying to find me. If she ends up dying because I'm not here...
She won't be able to live with herself.
No. I can't let that happen. It won't happen. I won't let Mika die. I'll leave this place alive. And when I do, I'll wipe the tears off that crybaby's face.
You don't have any right to call her a crybaby right now. You can fuck off. Listen, she almost died for you, okay? You're not allowed to tease her about that right now. You have no right. I feel like Ballorda's equally a crybaby. I really don't think Ballorda would be able to handle her own teasing. If Mika gave her a taste of her own medicine, she'd have a breakdown, man. Ballorda is so strong, or no, Mika is so strong for putting up with Ballorda's shit every day. I would not be able to. I would be so done. A while later, the snowstorm subsides somewhat, and we head to the edge of the cliff once again to continue our search.
The ladder is good to go. I'll go down first and make sure it's secure.
Are they friends? Really friends? I feel like a better way to put it is they're sisters that aren't related by blood versus Noir and Blanc, who are sisters related by blood. Basically, Ballorda and Mika have always kind of grown up as sisters.
Noir will follow me, and then hold the ladder steady for everyone.
Got it.
All right, away I go. See you down there.
Be careful. Blanc and Noir use the ladder to go down the cliff.
Mika and Servant, you go next. I'll go last.
So she can make sure everything is safe up above. Okay.
We made it!
Huh.
The path here is wider than I thought.
That's good.
Still, be careful when you're coming down.
Blanc and Noir shout loudly from the bottom of the cliff. It's weird hearing Noir talk at a normal volume. Mika, can you go down alone?
Sure I can. This doesn't scare me at all.
You're being
I think
very
it scares her
brave
a lot
right now.
less than the thought of losing Ballorda.
Well, off I go.
Mika slowly descends one rung at a time. Before long, she's safely at the bottom.
Oh boy, that was further down than I thought. My legs were shaking like leaves. I will go ahead and investigate the path with Blanc.
Understood.
Mika heads towards Blanc. I'm going to head down now. I start to head down the ladder and everything is going smoothly when... Yeah. I miss a rung, causing me to slip and lose my grip on the ladder.
Hey, boss.
It's not the only gacha I play. I play a lot of Reverse 1999 as well on stream sometimes. I also play Honkai Star Rail, but I don't really stream it, and I'm very behind. I play it occasionally and very casually in my own time. Hey, Snack Dab and Up and Wire, whoops!
Are you okay?
I think I should ask her that question. Oh, at least it's a soft landing. Lots of padding. I'm sorry. I'm fine, thanks to you.
Thank goodness.
What's all that commotion down there?
I didn't miss anything from that line.
Did something happen?
Don't worry about it.
No.
The desperation to hide what happened.
Be careful.
What the? Oh, there we go.
All right, I'm coming down now.
Ludmilla swiftly descends the ladder.
That wasn't so hard. Much sturdier than I thought it'd be.
I just realized Ludmilla's carrying a candle lantern. Specifically because she probably can't carry a flashlight or something more powerful. It wouldn't work for her, she'd break it.
Hey, everyone! Get over here! I found something!
Blanc shouts at us from the end of the path.
Let's hurry. What'd you find?
I think. No, wait, no, never mind. I thought I saw something else on the butterflies, but I misinterpreted.
This.
Mika holds out a snowball with a red heart drawn on it. Oh shit! Holy, she brought her hot sauce on this walk. Seriously? What the fuck? At least she has her priorities straight, I guess. I don't know if they're the best priorities, but.
Do you remember this, old timer?
I remember. I wish I didn't.
Snowball. Balorta was playing with at Snowfield Hot Spring. Blanc and I found this beside one of these trees.
That means Balorta might be close by.
Precisely.
Or she threw it from really far. Maybe not from that far. That wouldn't make any sense.
She might even have left these to let us know she was here.
Things are looking up. Let's keep heading in this direction.
As long as you have
Okay.
me, you'll never lose
I think
this
it's only a couple scenes left, and then we're good.
This is what you call reloading, right?
Probably 4, and 1 is probably battle only, and then we get the hard mode ending. I'm glad we made it just in time to see the hard mode ending on stream. Good timing. Oh, still not enough to burst. That's okay, in the boss fight we'll probably be able to burst there.
Let's head to the hot spring and take a load off.
That always sounds so lewd for some reason when it comes from Ludmilla. Hello, Harold. After the initial burst of hope, finding Balorta's snowballs had given us
A fork in the road.
That's terrible. We left or right, chat? Oh god, I don't want to even have to make that decision. Feels like we're out of the frying pan and into the fire. We found ourselves faced with another challenge.
What should we do?
Look for signs she might have left behind for one of them.
Out of the question. The high altitude is interfering with our comms equipment.
Yeah. It'd be really dangerous if we split up here. We'd never find each other again.
If we split up and run into any problems, we could be in big trouble.
I guess we'll have to leave it up to chance and hope things end in our favor.
If it's a matter of luck, why don't you let Noir and I do our thing? Like I said before, we're lucky bunnies.
Yeah! They should be able to bring us the
I'm
luck we
talking
need.
out of my rear, but we've never taken the wrong path before. Not even once.
Watch it be the first time.
It's true. Whenever we come across a fork in the road, so long as we both agree on which path to take, it always ends up being the right choice.
Convenient if they don't agree.
Wow. That is quite amazing.
I'll laugh for the day their luck runs out. I'm like, trust us, we're lucky. And then they just completely fuck up. I have a terrible sense of humor, so that would be really funny to me.
Well, with things being as they are, I'd say it's our safest bet. Let's put our trust in the lucky bunnies. We can't waste any more time.
Very well. Noir, on 3, you and I will say out loud which path to take.
That's true. You could make a whole event about them running out of luck. That'd be kind of fun, too.
Got it.
And you have to help them gain their confidence back.
1, 2, 3. Right.
Wow.
Well, they do agree, so I guess it's probably that way.
You really did say the exact same thing, and at the same time. So cool.
She's like, I wish me and Balorta were like that. Instead, we disagree on everything.
We should get moving.
Trusting Noir and Blanc's judgment, we head to the right. Fortunately, the path is not a dead end and continues forward. Nice.
You really are good luck charms.
Unless we're going the wrong way. If you're looking for someone, a dead end is actually good because then you can rule it out very quickly. What if they're both not dead ends? What if they both go on for miles? We could go forever and like never find her and choose the other direction all along.
Check it out. Another one of Balorta's
Mika gives
snowballs.
AI art vibes? Not at all. I don't think so anyway. It might just be because the fingers on one of the hands are a little bit curved, but some people's fingers do that. Mine do that. Mine bend back a little bit at that joint. Most people don't, but for some people they genuinely do. I don't. Maybe in some of the promo art, I can see why people might have thought it was, but for the character sprites, I don't think there's ever really been any evidence of AI or anything like that. Mika springs towards the side of a tree and picks up another snowball with a heart drawn on it. Yeah, she's very obviously and lovingly handcrafted.
How lucky.
Hitchhiker's thumb, but for the other fingers, yeah, I have it on my index fingers and my middle finger.
I knew this was the right
Mainly
path.
because it was broken. And never healed right.
Thank goodness we were right.
Ludmilla stares at the sign lying half submerged in the snow. If she is this way, the snow is really heavy.
I think the avalanche may have altered the terrain, which would explain that fork in the road we saw earlier.
It might have also brought her here with the snow, if she was caught in it.
I remember seeing this sign during my previous search. If we had headed in the other direction, we would have hit a dead end.
Then let's keep heading this way.
Good thing we got it. Mostly the face? Really? I know often people can tell by the eyes, but the eyes didn't really have AI vibes to me. If anyone's eyes have AI vibes, to me it's actually Blanc right now because the eyes aren't quite even, but it's not because it's AI, it's because of the positioning of where the pupils are, where she's looking to the side. That's true, and a lot of AI art uses similar faces and shading. It's getting different though, there's more variety now from what I've seen. It's really hard to tell sometimes, which really sucks for artists. And people looking to hire them too. Afterward, we encounter several other branching paths.
Left?
Nice!
This is Balorta's signal flare.
Nice! Then we are going the right way.
I'm feeling the right side.
Oh my god, they really are speaking in sync. Yeah, AI art is really hard to tell with the hands now too. Sometimes they're actually good. I feel like the most common thing for me when I'm trying to tell if something is AI or not is actually the hair. Especially with like girls with long hair. It's like, how does the hair blend with the lines where the hair meets clothes, or where the hair meets shoulders, or where the hair meets necklaces or fabric? If the hair blends into something else and becomes something else, it's probably not by a person.
Another snowball.
The sync Val does almost remind me of Fuamuko. They got the same twin vibe. That same like super close twins. Fortunately, by following Blanc and Noir's directions, we always manage to find the correct path quickly enough.
Look! There's a cave over there.
Yeah, past Rapunzel had stronger AI vibes to me. It might have been because the titties were just so big, even for Nikke standards, that it seems like something an AI would make.
Let's hurry and get this done and head back to Snowfield.
I really like the gun sound effects with Mika. It's really fun. For her unit. The really fast, like, it almost sounds like a stapler gun. Bam! You pulled Rapunzel before stream. Nice. She's really good. I like to use her a lot. I don't use her as much as I used to because I don't need to anymore, but she's quite good. We enter the cave with high spirits, expecting to find Balorta, but... Is it a bear? You just pulled on me, like, congrats! Neve would be happy. Balorta?
It's a polar bear.
Neve in shambles that she missed out on this. It's probably good that she did. These guys are violent. These are scary. It's SSR Neve. I genuinely want SSR Neve to just be Neve in a polar bear onesie. Like, I don't want it to be sexy. I don't want it to be noir, or I don't want it to be Neve in like a fancy dress or a fancy combat uniform. I want it to just be fucking Neve in a onesie. Just to pull. I mean, her outfit's already kind of a onesie, but I mean like a fluffy kigurumi. Straight up polar bear with a face. We instead find ourselves face to face with a sleeping polar bear.
Wow.
Or that's true, Neve riding a polar bear is also acceptable as a unit. Just be straight up a polar bear, like not even a costume, just Neve's SSR is just a polar bear.
Should we leave?
I think that might be a good idea.
Even if she's in there, it's too dangerous. Watch Belorta have tamed it. She's like, guys, this is my pet! I would fear for everyone else.
Before we do, should we give this place a quick once-over? Just in case?
For sure. She could be hiding
Far
in
too
it.
dangerous.
That was a good whisper for Ludmilla. That's like exactly the type of urgency. Like everyone else is kind of talking too loud. That was a really good whisper.
I know, but I feel we should, just to be sure. Belorta might be somewhere around here.
I feel like she is in here.
If you won't do it, then I'll go alone.
But
she'll die if she goes alone.
I'll be safe.
His name is Fluffy. I gave him Hot Sauce Snowball, and now we're friends. I feel like Hot Sauce would kill a polar bear.
okay. If it wakes up, I'll try to divert its attention.
Perfect.
That's all she can do, really.
Thank you.
Mika gingerly tiptoes around the polar bear. That'd be so scary. Coming up empty-handed, she turns to look at us and shakes her head. She proceeds to search the cave, leaving no stone unturned. My heart's like racing, I'm nervous. But there's no trace of Belorta anywhere.
We better leave before the polar bear wakes up.
Where in the world is she?
We would laugh if the polar bear was her. She just somehow became polar bear. Are you okay, Mika?
Huh? Oh, yes. I'm okay. We might not have found much of note in the cave. But that doesn't invalidate all the other clues that we found leading up to it.
Yeah, so she's probably near the cave. Or she is the polar bear. Just snoring really loud, hiding inside a polar bear corpse.
So long as we continue to believe that she's alive.
Brother Bear but Sneak. I've never seen that movie. I don't think I've seen Brother Bear.
That will happen for sure. Right?
Right, we'll find her.
You're exactly right, Mika. As long as we don't give up hope, then we can find light even in the darkest times.
It's a classic, it's a feel-good movie. Maybe I should watch it sometime. There's a second one. Oh god. Your classic Disney sequel that shouldn't have been. I don't think I've seen it. I might have seen it when I was really young, but like
I'm
I don't
sure
remember
Belorta
it
is
if I
doing
did.
everything she can to find us as well.
That's right.
Maybe
Let's
it'll be
not
one of
lose
my
hope.
movies to add to
Keep
my
going.
ever-growing list of watch-alongs we gotta do as members.
Do you guys hear something?
I only hear the wind.
I didn't hear anything.
Me neither.
I didn't hear any.
She hears it now, though. Sounds like an avalanche again to me. Or a flare going up. A gust of wind blows again.
And you, Ludmilla? Do you hear that?
It sounds bad, whatever it is.
I do. It's faint, but it sounds like someone screaming.
That's so much worse than I would have assumed, actually. It sounds like she's already in trouble.
That's Belorta's voice. I'm sure of
I mean, at least we found her, but it sounds like we found her in a pretty bad situation. It took them 3 years to make the movie. I feel like that's probably average for a movie. Between like 2 to 3. At least for an animated movie. I don't know how long it takes for live action.
I can hear it. This way.
Let's go.
I need to finish quickly so I can spend time with you.
As long as we found her, that's what matters. But not if she's dead by the time we get to her. I think that matters maybe a little. Just a little, you know.
I need to protect Locke no matter what happens.
Yes! I can burst! Let's go!
Squeaky clean now.
I wanted to burst so bad. I love the burst animations for like everybody. Seeing them once every time I play makes me happy. I try to vary up what characters I use as much as I can so I can see so many burst animations every day. Because I don't want to see them every time, then it just gets annoying. But I like to see them once for every character, a bunch of times a day. That scream sounds like her dying from stomach pain noise. We rush towards where the sound is coming from. Imagine she's like, my stomach! It's like, not again! She ate too many of her own snowballs.
There's nowhere else to go. Over there.
On the opposite side of the cliff, Belorta's struggling to fend off a rapture. Oh, that's not good. I'm surprised we didn't run. I guess we did run into a lot. They just didn't put it in the dialogue. Yeah, and there's the big bunny in the background of the victories. Cheering is fun. It seems that Belorta can't hear us.
She's too far away.
Wouldn't it be something if the polar bear was a rapture? Yeah, that just woke up, went all robotic. Its eyes glow red, and you're like, oh, fuck. The polar bear's corrupted.
She can't hear us.
I've got to get across.
You can play it on PC, yes. It's on PC and on mobile. I'm playing on iPad. Mika quickly looks
There's
around.
a wooden bridge over there.
No. It's too dangerous. There's no way it will support our weight.
I don't care.
I mean, it might support. Well, actually, no. Mika's probably like 5 times the weight of a normal person because of robot. PC is the better version. I disagree personally, but in terms of getting high scores and stuff, I think PC is definitely better because you can use the mouse and then do the battles like FPS style for the harder stuff and everything. I personally strongly prefer iPad and mobile. Through my experience, I enjoy it much more. I don't like the PC one personally. I also don't like FPS, so I guess I'm a third-person shooter. Mika darts toward the bridge. Mika, they're kind of closer to like cyborgs, yeah, because they're people and robots kind of mixed. They have like human brains, right? I guess cyborg is a better word, yeah. Mobile's less jittery, is it really? I just find mobile, maybe that's it. I find it runs smoother, the graphics. To be fair, I have a good gaming PC, don't get me wrong. I have a decent monitor, but I also have a really, really new iPad and a new iPhone. So the colors are really nice on my screens. Like right now, I'm looking at it on my PC and I'm looking at it on my iPad. The colors are much more vibrant on my iPad. It looks so much more beautiful than it does on my PC screen. Mika begins to race across the bridge. Unable to bear her weight, the wooden planks of the bridge shatter, plummeting into the void underneath. All she has to do is be faster than the planks are at falling down. It's like those platformer games whenever you're running and like the platform falls the second you get off it, so you just have to speed run. Mika, however, carries on at full sprint. Oh yeah, there's a full animated cutscene coming up
world.
soon, I think. Hold on. Let me just get ready so I can grab it easy when we get there. Okay.
You always make the best cakes.
Nikke is so messed up you can... No, yeah, that's the thing. That's why I said if you're looking to play on hard mode and stuff and if you care about score, especially for raids and stuff, PC is probably better for you. But for me, I don't care about that. I'm so far behind. I'm so weak anyway.
I think your cake is what made this party.
As Mika moves forward, the ropes connecting the wooden bridge start to snap.
I'm glad to see you smiling, Mika. You should do it more often.
My heart.
Let's try and smile as much as possible this Christmas. Ready, set, smile. Something tells me
That's
that
true.
our
I'll
Christmas
say
is
some
going
would be
forward
easier
will
in
be
portrait
just as
mode, but I
wonderful.
like the vertical mode. It's grown on you. Didn't like it at first, but it's grown on me enough that I don't want to play the other way anymore. I'll just suffer and die. The pillars supporting the bridge start to shake. Yeah, they're really twisting the knife. And Mika's body sways to the point where she almost tumbles into the abyss several times. This was a bridge that Mika would never cross. No matter what happens. But she would do it for Ballorda. But Mika still ran across it.
I'm okay.
She regrets letting her die once. She's not gonna do it again. Some bosses are cut off outside of portrait mode, yeah. Look up. Oh, do you mean on PC? No, on PC you can see the full thing. Sometimes on mobile they're cut off.
I just need to endure it a little longer. It'll pass.
Determined not to lose her friend again, she ran and ran. Imagine if she falls on her last step, just trips and goes over the bridge. That would be so terrible.
Must go faster. Ballorta is over there.
Oh, that startled me. Oh, my heart. Hello, Wild Spice. I don't think I'm gonna pull up any clips right now, just because it's a very emotional moment in the story. So I want to keep the mood kind of going. But thank you so much for the raid. I'm Obake Pamcio Playasia. Right now we are doing story 2 of the new Christmas event in the Nikke. We're kind of at the climax of it, so if you don't want spoilers, you better run. Thank you for the raid. Right now, her best friend, who is basically her sister, who she had to watch die before, is on the other side of a cliff, about to get killed by a robot. So she is running across a bridge that is absolutely unsafe and dangerous, and trying to save her life, even though she could get killed in the process. And we're gonna see if she's okay.
She's still alive. I'm not too late. I just need to move faster. I can't get scared. I can't be afraid. I can do it. I can still save her.
She looks so small in this drawing, and so fragile compared to usual. Just as the final pillar tilts to the side and collapses completely, and Mika's about to be sent plummeting. She uses her last ounce of strength to get a foothold on a wooden plank, and leaps towards Ballorda on the other side. They did reuse music from the Tove event, but I think it really works. It's really fitting music. The events kind of had similar themes in a way too, but they're also different. At long last, Mika finds herself in front of the person she's been so desperately searching for.
Mika? I will protect you.
It does have a really good story. The event is really good. If you haven't done it yet, I recommend running away so you can avoid spoilers. Oh yeah, the song was from See You Again. Yeah, I remember that. I think so anyway.
No matter what,
During some of Helm's dramatic scenes.
I will protect you.
Still hate that sound as much as I did the first time I heard it. Mavia, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. I just announced today that Mavia is going to be in my concert singing the 12 Pains of Christmas. So make sure you guys check it out on December 23rd at 7 p.m. EST. Thank you so much for the raid. I'm not pulling up a clip right now because we're in the climax of the story and it's big emotional and I want to keep going so that we keep the vibes immaculate and our hearts are destroyed. But thank you so much for thinking of me and for the raid. Yeah, that's what I really like most about Nikke myself, the production value. The art, the music, and the voices and the story are so good. Nikke has a lot of heart put into it, despite what people think, and I really love it. Thank you, readers! I hope you had a good time in Mavia's stream! Mika runs in front of Ballorda, standing between her and the hulking enemy threat.
Encounter!
Alright, here we go. Boss fight time! It's gonna be easy as sin because we're just baby. we're the game is baby, sorry. We're not baby. I'm baby for like main story stuff, like the newest, but I'm not baby for like...
Let's head to the hot spring.
Why did that go faster than the level that wasn't a boss level? With Milla fighting bosses with exposed cores, it hits real hard. Was that even 5 seconds? I don't even know. We eradicated that shit. I don't think I've ever beaten a level so fast in my entire life. Like, not even the first level. Like, the boss fight was the fastest one all day. Amazing. Amazing. 4 seconds? It wasn't even 5? That was incredible. That was incredible. If I used Mika, I wouldn't have even had time to switch characters, man. Holy shit. You can check? How do I check? It was 4 seconds. You were exactly right. It was 4 seconds. Total battle time, 4 seconds. So no, it wasn't even 5 seconds. Oh my god. You did yours in 1? Holy shit. Man. Man. That's true though. In context, Mika soloed the boss. That was certainly something. Okay. The massive rapture collapses on the ground.
Ballorta!
Nika runs towards Ballorda.
Are you okay?
Let's hope so.
You're not hurt, are you?
No hypothermia? I still wonder why her socks were on the ground.
Mika, how?
Wait! It makes sense! Isn't she one of the ones that... No, wait, she has shoes. I was thinking she walks around with just her socks, but I think she has shoes. I think there's one Nikke that just has socks, unless I'm wrong. I was thinking maybe they fell off.
How did you just do that? Can't you see that there are raptures around here?
That's the point. That's why she came over to save you.
You could have put yourself in serious danger.
Serious danger? You mean like the danger that you were in, bro?
I feel like we're in a bizarro world. Usually I'm the one worried.
The logics that they got knocked off during the avalanche. Probably. I like how her socks are still on her feet. We found her socks, but if you look at her, she's still wearing them. Ether wears socks and flip-flops. I think I'm gonna have to take away my statement that Ether has one of the best designs in the game. I'm sorry, Ether is cancelled because you're not allowed to wear socks and sandals. That's terrible.
How can you laugh at a time like this?
Although they're probably like tubby socks and shoes that were designed for tubby socks. It's probably not flip-flops, so I guess I can accept it.
Before, you were always the one protecting me. But this time, I protected you. That
Aww,
makes me
cute.
happier than you can even imagine.
You know what made her? What would have made her even happier though? Not even having this situation in the first place. Oh.
I really did it. I kept you safe.
Oh. She's so proud of herself.
I'm so happy.
Aww.
Belorta. Thank you.
My poor heart. See, Ramses?
Thank you for staying alive.
Hello, Chaos. Aww, I'm gonna cry.
And I'm sorry.
For being overbearing. To be fair, something bad happened to Belorta though. If she listened to you, this wouldn't have happened. Mika looks into Belorta's eyes.
I'm sorry for getting on your nerves back at the hut. I'm sorry for not letting you do anything. For taking
Except
so
now,
long to
now
find
she sees
you.
why though.
And
You dummy.
Rob.
It's okay.
Oh, now she is crying. Mika's crying always gets to me, even though I know it's usually fake and she's trying to get to me. It
It's
just
all
looks
okay.
so sad. I think this is the only time she's
I'm
ever
the one
cried
who should be
genuinely in the
sorry.
entire game.
I shouldn't have been angry with you the moment
Instead of
saw
just, what do you mean, Commander? What do you mean you won't eat my hot sauce snowball? It's safe, we swear. It's strawberry. Bullshit.
When I woke up alone.
Lord, I always mix these two up. Like, always. I'm sorry. I am never gonna stop mixing these two up. I don't know why. I always get their names wrong.
I was afraid that I was going to die.
Aww.
Thank you for not giving up and coming to find me.
Oh, my heart. This is like one of the few times we've ever seen Belorta actually being vulnerable in the game. She usually puts up a front because she doesn't want to be seen as weak. But this, she is not even trying to put up a front right now. Oh, Luke.
are you crying? Oh, jeez, don't cry.
It says the name. I'm not looking at it. I'm listening to it.
Stayed alive this time. And we'll be together forever.
Yes, we will.
Aww.
I'm so happy that you're alive. I'm so happy I get to see you again.
My poor heart.
Still no signal.
Now I have to try to get back. This does have a Japanese voice version, yeah. I believe it has Japanese and Korean voice version as well. Are there any others? I'm not sure. Okay, English, Japanese, and Korean, that's it. Okay.
The
It's a
wind
Korean
hasn't died
game, so
down
if you
yet
want to play in the
either.
original language, it would be Korean in this case. Hello, Anonymous Fox.
And there's a ton of fog.
Yeah, we're dead. We found her at what cost?
Mika, do you know your way around here?
Nope.
I don't.
It is a Korean game, yes.
Are we lost again?
Yup. It'd be
We
so
were
funny if
both so
Neve
happy
shows up with the
being
polar bear and
alive.
it's like, what are you guys doing here? That's true! It explains why every event turns into a K-drama. They gotta hit the dramatic notes.
But now
Hey,
it looks
that's
like this happiness is about to be short-lived.
Don't say that. Nothing bad is going to happen to either of us.
I mean, a lot bad has already happened to both of you, but...
Because we're not alone.
Right. You're right.
Mika looks around.
You see that small cave over there? Let's head inside for a little while.
Isn't that the polar bear cave?
When you're in a life or death situation, it's best to stay in one place.
Yeah, out with the polar bear.
Okay, let's do that.
The English voice acting is pretty good in this one. I really enjoy it. I don't think there's any shame in playing with Japanese voices if you prefer it. But I quite like the English voices in this one.
If nothing else, it'll be less cold in there than it is out here. Mika.
Oh, I guess this is a new cave. I love how the cave looks like the inside of the sewer. It doesn't look like a cave at all.
Now that I see you up close.
It's like, wow, you're so much more mature than I remember.
Your face is so swollen.
Oh, from crying. Aww.
You're a sight for sore eyes.
I could say the same
I
thing
actually
about
strongly disagree about the counters. I've heard the counters' voices in Japanese, and Anise specifically, I really like Anise's English voice. I think it's phenomenal. And I heard Japanese Anise because I was curious and I looked up some comparisons. I don't like it nearly as much. English Anise is so good. She's so sassy. And yeah, I guess it can be used to me. There's nothing wrong with playing Japanese or liking it or even preferring it. It just pisses me off when people come in and they're like, ew, English. I'm like, okay, go watch a different fucking stream. If you don't like it, leave. I think it's okay for everyone to have their own preference. That's why there's options. So people use different options, you know?
Were you not scared when you were rushing to save me?
Not at all.
Even though you could see the bridge breaking all around you?
The only thing I could see was you. Besides, the idea of not being able to save you scared me most of all.
I saw that clip, the barking scene with Denise. She had, there's a clip on YouTube where you could just watch her barking in every language. It was so cute in all of them. Ew, English when it's Korean to like you take. Well, I mean, I think that's still valid if you don't like the English. But what makes me laugh is when I've seen before a number of times people comment and they're like, ew, English. I only play with the original Japanese voices. And I'm like, joke's on you. These aren't the original.
Incredible.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
I'm not going to say it twice.
Aw, come on.
Mika, look over there.
The polar bear. That's another one.
There's a light.
Hello, Gemalik. That's true, though. Who the fuck invented Nikke? They must be, like, an absolute psychopath. It's like, ayo, imagine the idea. Be like, ayo, what if we sacrificed a bunch of girls, turned them into killer robots, and they'll probably die and have horrible lives and get blown up, and we'll send them to the front lines to fight the Raptures, and it'll be great. You know, we just have to sacrifice some people, take their brains, put it in a machine, traumatize them times 1,000, and you know, they won't have any rights because they're Nikkes, they're not people anymore, so we're gonna strip them of their human rights, work them like slaves. This is great. Who the fuck thought of this? Who the fuck thought of this? An orange light can be seen from afar. Why only women? Because fan service. I don't have any other answers.
Is that a torch?
Is that Ludmilla? Wait. Oh yeah, because Ludmilla was on the other side of the cliff. I forgot we just left her there. Hello, mercenary. The orange light steadily creeps closer to Belorda and Mika.
Finally found you.
She really has the mom vibes right now. In my brain, Ludmilla is now the headcanon mom of Belorda and Mika. She's like emotionally adopted them. Especially because of the orphanage situation. Like she's basically their parent. at this point. Like, even though she's not. I love her so much. Hello, Albert. Women could handle it. Yeah, we're powerful. We're powerful. Closing the distance between them, Ludmilla appears carrying a lantern.
Ludmilla!
Is everyone okay?
How did you...
Didn't I tell you? I said I would find you, no matter what. Come on, let's go home.
God, I love her voice so much. I like how she said go home too. Like, not let's go back to the hot spring. She's like, let's go home. That's so cute.
What? When did I fall asleep? The last thing I remember was Ludmilla carrying me out on her back.
Aww. She just passed out. She was so tired.
How long were we out?
Bellona and Mika step out of the room, each of them rubbing their eyes. Did you sleep well?
Like a baby. Mika was snoring the entire time.
Hey, you don't have to tell other people that.
That's a cute laugh.
You both fell asleep.
Yeah,
on
we
the
all
way
need a
back,
mommy
and I
Ludmilla
didn't
in
have
our
the heart to
lives.
wake you.
100%.
How's your ankle, Belorta? Much better.
Too bad
than
we
it
don't have
was.
Mary or Pepper to
Did
fix
someone
it.
do something to it while I was asleep?
I didn't want it to bother you too much while we wait to take you to the repair center. So I put a splint on it.
Oh, I forgot Emma could technically heal, kind of. That's so sweet of her.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
The fuck?
Is that?
The fuck is that?
Something
Instead of just like,
smells good.
something smells good. She's going full dog! What the fuck, Bellorta? That was a lot of sniffs. That is a powerful sniff. Holy shit.
We prepared a couple dishes for the Christmas party.
Yeah, it's less like she smells like food and more like, I don't even know, she's like a tracking dog.
Huh?
I don't know anyone who they smell good food and like
One of those?
full psychotic. I don't know. This doesn't happen. Odessa, hello! Thank you for the raid! I'm not pulling up clips right now just because I'm running out of time and we're still in the climax of the story. I want to keep the mood chill as we finish it off and have a good time. But thank you so much for the raid and for thinking of me. Odessa will also be in my concert, which is going to be on December 23rd at 7 p.m. Oh god, it's in a few days. Odessa is going to be singing Equal Romance, and it's going to be really great and really fun, so make sure to check it out if you're available. Thank you for the raid. For anyone who doesn't know me, I'm the CEO of Playasia, Obake Pim. I do a lot of different streams. I do a lot of voice acting stuff. If you like hot women, this is a very good stream for you. If you also like crying, this is a very good stream for you. But I think we're done with the crying right now. Because I think we're out of the sad part of the event. Although hard mode might make us cry again. I guess we'll find out. That's a good game. Highly recommend Nikke. Yes, but we never got to set off the fireworks. Also, for context, these people almost just died in an avalanche, but now they're okay. Kind of blew one of them away.
So the party hasn't ended proper.
Fireworks are the perfect end to a good party.
I'm assuming, don't tell me, that the animation is gonna be fireworks.
They're gonna be great.
If you could set off a firework shaped like a grenade, that'd really be something.
I want a snowman!
I mean, I have seen snowman-shaped fireworks once. It's really cool.
This time around, I'll watch the fireworks from inside the hot springs. Thank you for saying all that. I'm so touched. All right then. I'll make sure to give you all the best fireworks display this world has ever seen. I'll go set them off on the terrace.
Cute.
Nikke, are you ready?
Let's go.
As ready as I'll ever be.
Okay. Anime bits right after this. I'm
Good.
ready. I have it ready to crop it. I'll get it as quick as I can.
Come on, Noir. Let's head inside the hot springs.
Sure thing. It'll be nice and warm.
Man, I really want to go to hot springs after this event.
I should take a dip as well. I need to release some of this stress.
I want to join too. You should too, Anhwa.
No.
She's like, no.
Why not? It'd be fun if we go together. I promise not to make fun of you.
Good. Good. It's not warranted. You don't need to make fun of people. Even if Unwa's mean, you don't need to make fun of people.
It's not like you're working with a whole lot.
Forget it.
Unwa tries to snap back. It's just, I think Vesti wouldn't even care.
What
That's the
are you
thing.
going to do,
Vesti is
Delta?
powerful.
I'm planning on making an igloo.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Now that feels very Delta. It's like, what are you gonna do for fun? Build a base. I'm gonna build a fort. Build something out of snow.
Wow, an igloo?
I just think that kind of joke is really old and annoying. I don't know. I find it so overdone. People are like, haha, flat. I'm like, just why? It, like, even if it's funny, it's like funny once and then it's not. It's like,
Can I help?
kind of like beating a dead horse. It feels like with how common it is in the games or the community or anime. I'm just kind of like, okay, it's so boring.
Of course. You can help me make snow bricks.
I'll do my best.
Christmas party.
I'm assuming
take
it's
2.
here, so I'm gonna uncrop it real quick. Okay. Bam! Oh, this is where we get the City Pop song Parnell made! Nice! I love this song. I really do want to learn it. I just didn't have time. If I could find an instrumental from it, it'd be really fun to do for part of my concert as like a solo. God, I love this song so much. Oh my god, they're fighting over a towel. Oh, she finally got to set up a proper firework, and it's really cute too. I love this song so much. I don't think Odessa's still here, but I feel like this is a song Odessa would really like on the odd chance they were lurking.
Finally had a Merry Christmas.
Ah, that was so good! That song is such a banger. I love it so much. Oh, where's... There we go. Alright, shall we move on and do hard mode really quickly? Speedrun hard mode. Okay, another happy ending. Yeah! It was a sad event, but it had a really happy ending. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, time to speedrun hard mode. We gotta see the true ending, right? I'm assuming because it's so new, some of you guys might have also not seen the hard mode ending yet, so hopefully some of us can experience it for the first time together. Because I think it just dropped today, right? But luckily, I've never seen this kind of rapture before. Little sneaky looking guy? I've never seen that kind of rapture. Hey, yo? That's a really fun design.
When you're lost, look to this lantern.
I love that burst. It would have been fun to max her out together for my lobby, to be honest. I'm kind of sad. Story's worth it too. I don't have time to play the minigame. Not even off stream, unfortunately. I just don't think I have any time. After Christmas, maybe, but I'm probably not going to focus so much on games. I'm going to focus on real life for a bit after my concert because I've been neglecting it really hard. They sneak new raptures into events? Yeah, so I wasn't imagining it is a new one.
Don't get yourself injured, servant.
Okay. I thought maybe it was a new one. I didn't know if it was just later in campaign and maybe new to me, but... I will maybe play it when it comes in archive eventually. I think you guys said it'd be really good for voice acting. If I can get like one other person to do it with me, maybe.
Whoops, I got too excited. I guess this makes me a good luck charm, doesn't it?
I guess the only reason that Mika survived, or no, Ballorta survived. She could be like, thank you, Mika, for saving me. But the real reason she survived is only because Noir and Blanc's luck. Man, SR Mika's not very good, no. SSR Mika, I think is okay in PvP, but not like... If you're gonna make your pulls based on what units are most useful, she's not it, from what I've heard. But if you just want to collect the limited ones, she's good to have. Any SRs are not very good in this game. I don't think any of them are like feasible. Once you unlock better stuff, you're always going to want to use SSRs. This one will not die. Well, Ludmilla is great. Yeah. Yeah, from what I've heard, SSR Mika's good in PvP because she gets your burst a lot faster. Which can help. If you're kind of a little lower level than someone else, you can use the burst to your advantage and have a better chance of beating them.
How I did it.
You meant SSR. I figured you might, which is why I explained that one as well, just in case.
This is what you call reloading, right?
I figure everyone kind of knows SSR Mika, or SR Mika is kind of because SRs. I feel like in some games, SRs, or the equivalent, are really good, and in some they're really bad. Like in Reverse 1999, the 5 stars are actually quite good. Like a lot of them are very usable. You don't have to only use 6 stars in that game. Even some of the lower ones are good at certain points. N102 is good at starting SR when you start, but gets power creep. Yeah, that's what I hear. Unfortunately, unless you break the 160 wall, there's a lot of power creep in general. I am a little bit worried. The wall is one thing, but I'm a little bit worried that at some point the power creep is going to require you to have everyone at core 2 or something. Not just in sync, but it's going to require characters having multiple cores. Maxed out beyond 3 stars. Require it. I'm a little worried about that.
Let's head to the hot spring and take
Because the monetization in this, in terms of what is cruel and what is not so bad, will nosedive if that becomes the norm. So I'm hoping they don't do that, but I don't know. I mean, with the costume, I haven't really trusted them all that much since the costume gacha. In terms of monetization, it's made me quite nervous. Because that, to me, the costume gacha pricing is just fucked up, you know? It'd be one thing if it uses gems, so you could prioritize free pulls on it if you wanted. But the fact that you can only spend money, I think, is fucked up.
All done.
If you have to spend actual cash on a costume, I feel like it should be guaranteed, not a chance.
To continue being happy.
Either that or you should be able to gamble with in-game currency. But they shouldn't force you to gamble with real money. On polls, I get it, because that's the gacha monetization. But on a costume, that's just not good. Cores are actually marginal compared to what you get from Overload gear. I really need to get some Overload gear. I got none. That's good to know, though. I hope that means that it'll stay this way. So the event pass ones are good? Yeah! The event pass ones are they're kind of expensive, but they come with so many pulls and stuff that honestly it's quite worth it. I enjoy doing the event pass ones if it's a costume I like. I don't buy them all the time, but I do on occasion if I really like the outfit. I think the only one I bought so far out of the pass was Like the paid ones. No, I bought 2. I bought Novel and I bought Pravati. Those are the only ones I ever bought. I can barely manage to get through chapter 20. I need to catch up on the campaign. I'm so far behind. Man. After the holidays, I do want to slowly work on catching up. Like on weeks I'm not playing an event, I want to try to do campaign until I can't anymore. And then wait until I'm at a better level and then go back to it.
Follow me.
But for right now, I'm kind of, it's not something I'm able to prioritize so much, so. I'll be able to prioritize it more after the concert, I think. Although I want to finish the Reverse 1999 event first and foremost. Because it's timed. Anything time limited, I try to prioritize. Man, this boss is beefy. It won't just die. I know it unlocks after 16 though. Everyone keeps telling me to play it to 16. I'm like, I'll do it when I get time! If I haven't done it yet, there's a reason. Seems like it's better to ping pong between events and story. Yeah, where I'm so far behind, I think so. But even then, it's gonna be a matter of like, once I get caught up, there might be more weeks off than on. But we have Reverse 1999 in between that we can play as well. Because that story, I'm over halfway done the main story for that game so far. And I don't know when or if they're releasing more, so I want to get caught up before then if I can. So when they release more story, I can play it right away. You got sucked in for 2B and rupees. Oh, that's fair. Those are quite good ones. I talked myself out of it, but they're quite good. Yeah, I know you can get the gear before that, but you have to spend money. I don't want to spend money on that. The only money I like to spend is a costume if I really, really like it, or the monthly passes. And not the more expensive monthly pass, like the cheaper option that just gives you some gems every day. Because I find the one that just gives you passes is very worth it to me. Bam. Your chapter 23 story gets so good. I'm excited. I heard it gets really good. I'm kind of glad I'm behind and I can play this way, because if I was caught up, I would just be like trying to level to get one stage at a time. And I get bored when I have to grind and I keep trying and dying. Like, Tribe Tower kind of annoys me because I do the same one every day and I just die. It's kind of painful. Alright, here we go. Are you guys ready for hard mode ending?
Did everything work out?
Yeah, I just do my dailies other than streams, basically. After the investigation at the hot springs came to a close, we made our way back to the Ark. A few days later... Come in.
How have you been, servant?
Ah, Ludmilla came for a visit. Nice. Ludmilla? What brings you here?
I came to give my report to Anderson about the hot spring.
This is her regular outfit, if you've never seen it. It's also quite good.
I figured I might as well stop by to check in on Balorta and Nikke.
Aww, she's so precious. I see.
The resources we uncovered have apparently been a major help. I talked it over with Anderson. And it's been decided that Snowfield Hot Spring will remain open for any Nikkes conducting missions near the northern base in the future.
Nice! So it'll be a nice place for them to relax whenever they're up in that area. So they won't have to deal with like the environment and stuff quite so much. They'll have a safe place to go.
And if, by any chance, there are any Nikkes who have lost their way, it'll be a nice oasis for them to warm up and rejuvenate themselves before heading back out.
I think that's a splendid idea.
Servant, it's been quite some time since I was at the outpost. If you're free, could you show me the way to the toy store?
I figured out why Ludmilla sounds so different in this event, and I think it's okay. She has more of a soft, motherly vibe rather than putting on a front. Like, I'm gonna try to mimic, not the voice exactly, but the difference. when she put on her voice before, it was kind of like this, a little bit scripted and a little bit, there was a bit more authority to it, a little deeper, but now she's kind of softened up a little bit, so she sounds a little more like this. It's the same voice, but it's a little bit more subtle and a little bit more familiar. Does that make any sense? It's the same thing, but it's a little less like professionalism first and foremost, and a little more like you're talking to a friend. Sure, no problem.
Welcome, huh?
Hey, you two. It's been a long time.
Ludmilla!
Oh.
Welcome, Ludmilla!
They're so precious. Hey there.
Hey, old timer.
I love them as a family so much. That's true. Simply put, she sounds different because she's not hanging with the rest of Unlimited on the job. She doesn't have to be a leader. This is her just as she is, as a person. She doesn't have to be a leader, you know?
Nice
She
to see
sounded
you
more
as well.
noble when she's in her like leader position, but now she just sounds motherly. I like
To
that
what do we
choice
owe
if it's
this
on purpose.
pleasure?
I came to give my report on the hot spring. And figured I could stop by and see how the two of you are doing. How are things?
I'm
So
doing
cute.
wonderfully.
My heart is
Thanks
so
to
warm
you.
right now.
Me too.
Commander is dad. The answer is yes. If it means I get to date Ludmilla, the answer is yes.
Glad to hear that.
There is something I wanted to ask you.
Hmm.
Is Snowfield going to stay open?
Yeah!
Yes. Even the central government thinks highly of the hot spring.
Nice.
The
They
doors
just want to be able to go there.
Snowfield will remain open for the foreseeable future.
Who's working it though? Wasn't Ludmilla and Mika like the only staff? Who the fuck is working it?
Oh wow, then I want to go visit again real soon.
I guess it's like a do-it-yourself. Like you can go to the hot springs, but you gotta do everything yourself.
Spending Christmas there was heavenly. You want to come with me, Mika?
On the bright side, if it's DIY, maybe it's free. You don't have to pay any staff. If there's no staff, you just use the water.
We should take old
That's
timer
true.
with
They
us,
might have
too.
some mass-produced Nikke as staff. That would make sense. Why me?
I
They'll give
felt
the
like I
mass-produced
didn't get
Nikke
to
some
prank you
unique
as much
purpose,
as I
too.
would've liked to.
So that would be kind of nice. Thanks, but no thanks. Please, no
You
pranks.
decline. I'm gonna feed you a hot sauce snowball.
You're gonna do that anyway!
Seems like things are about to get interesting again.
Man, Ludmilla, can you please tell your daughter to stop?
I'm glad to see that you're both
Can you
doing
teach
well.
your daughter some manners?
Well, I should be on my way.
Where are you headed off to now?
I was planning on exploring downtown with Servant.
Oh.
Really? Can I come?
I don't mind.
Cute. A family outing! Just you, not you and Mika?
I'm just kidding. I've decided to stick close to Mika from now on.
Hope Alice will stay the same. Imagine. Okay, my fan bumps up. What? That's not my fan? What is making that noise? Oh, it is my fan. Why did my fan simply... Hold on. I think it is my fan. Why is my fan making a weird noise? Okay, anyway. Imagine that. An event. An Alice event. An Alice event. Wait, let me turn it off. Maybe it's not the fan. It's not the fan! What is it? Wait, it's coming from my headphones! What the fuck? It's Nikke. What the fuck? What the fuck? That was terrifying. I think the stream didn't want me to say what I was going to say, which is imagine Imagine an Alice event. But the Alice event is Alice facing reality. No more Fantasyland. No more. What the fuck? If I turn it off and on, it helps. And it really doesn't want me to say that. Alice facing reality. Alice, I done. Is it gonna bring your mind switch Alice event? That would be so horrible. I kind of want to see it now. Please give me the pain.
Last time when we got separated, I put Mika through hell. So...
What are you talking about?
I do have Ludmilla powers. I can confirm. The amount of stuff I have to deal with when things go wrong and no one can explain it makes sense if I'm Ludmilla.
Huh?
I like how this event barely had anything to do with Ludmilla's ability.
I'll stay here and mind the store. You can go. No problem.
Really? Are you sure you can watch the store on your own?
That's really brave of her to just let Ballorda go on her own. Because usually she'd want to stick by Ballorda's side to make sure Ballorda's okay. Alice is a kid in a teenage body, yes. Alice basically is not able to process reality. I don't think I know why. I don't know if it says why, and if it does, don't tell me. I haven't learned why yet. But basically, everyone kind of gives Alice a different version of reality. Like, she calls Commander Rabbity. She thinks everyone's living in Alice in Wonderland. She doesn't know what's actually going on, and she can't process what's actually going on. So that would be a really terrifying event, having her actually understand.
Don't worry about me. You just go and have fun. Like you said, you didn't get to have fun during Christmas.
So, even if today is Christmas, I can still go?
Yeah!
Yep. Nothing unfortunate will happen from now on.
Wait, we came back on the same day, or is this Christmas next year? I'm confused. Her Bond story is terrifying. I haven't read it yet. I gotta read it at some point. Probably on stream.
If you get lost, I'll come find you. The list goes on. Every Christmas, something awful happens to Ballorta.
Except something kind of awful and wonderful happened this time.
We try not to go outside then. If she had only slowed down, she wouldn't have gotten hurt. Ballorta, what are you thinking about?
The Christmas events have been doing a good job of making us care about the SR and the Nikkes, yeah!
Huh? Oh, nothing. Just that since you keep insisting that I go, I can't refuse now.
That's true. Because their bodies take on their ideal form, it's entirely possible that Alice literally is a child.
Let's go, Ludmilla.
Not just someone like stuck with a child's mentality. She might actually be a child.
Have fun, Ballorta.
That's not necessarily how her body would be.
I will. Be right back.
Neverland end. That's cute. That was cute. I like how the end managed somehow not to destroy me anymore. Let me get all the mission stuff. Hold on. Yeah, we got a happy ending with hard mode and regular this time. I'm kind of sad that we don't get like the hot springs. So we know we did get the hot springs CG already. I want to switch it though to the new one. I like always switching it when I get a new one. I like to keep my most recent trophy as my lobby for streaming. Give me one sec. Lobby. Wait, where'd it go? Such a cute lobby! The pixel lobby hits really nice. That's so cute! How she just goes around cleaning. I like that. You can have the cute pixel one without having... It's not the same as her burst, but like you don't have to max her out to get it. Unless it is the same, then her burst is just like a different part of it for the lobby, but it's cute. Mustang lobby screen. Yes, are you judging me? Can you blame me? But yeah, this is cute. I like this. I also been wondering that. I guess Snow White growing up probably has to do with her mind switch. She must have gotten a new body. Like her brain must have been taken out, and she must have gotten a new body, and that's why she's older. It doesn't make sense otherwise. But yeah, that was a good event. I'm really, really glad that we had some time to play it. I'm really glad that I was able to fit it in despite this week being so hectic and chaotic. It was good. It was a very heartwarming event. Not necessarily as tragic as the last one, but I still liked it a lot. It was very heartwarming and impactful, even if the impact was a different type of impact, you know? All strong impacts are good on me. Whether it's happy or sad, I like things that leave a lasting impression. And this definitely hit that mark, I think, for me.
Leave Snowfield Hot Spring to me.
So that was fun. Yeah, it was a nice ending. The wholesome Christmas ending. That being said, I actually have to sleep in around 2 hours because I need to wake up pretty early tomorrow. And then I have to do a rehearsal of the concert at night, so I need to make sure I get good rest. Yeah. I gotta work on setting up stuff some more tonight. So I'm gonna have to leave it there and go today. No dailies or anything on stream. But I hope you guys had fun hanging out and getting to check out the event with me. I'm very glad we were able to make time and finish it. Let me draw my links real quick. Don't forget about my concert! I think I'm gonna raid on Twitch, but on YouTube, I think I am gonna be selfish again, raid into my waiting room, because I really don't want people to miss my concert coming up. I've been working harder on this than I worked on anything in my entire life, and I want to be selfish and send you guys there. So I really hope that's all good. Let me drop my links on Twitch as well, and then I'll set up the raids. Yeah, it's gonna be really fun. I'm excited. It also might have dropped back down to 169 guests in the concert. So I guess you know, it was all meant to happen. It was meant to happen that we couldn't quite get the last person, so that we can have 169. The funny number was worth it. The universe said we needed 169. All right, I might voice act. If I can only voice act one of their Bond stories, Christmas Ludmilla or Christmas Mika, I'm gonna see if I can do both. But if I can only do one, do you guys have a preference? Which would you want to hear me do more? If I can only do one, which would you want to hear my approach on? I'll try to prioritize that one. I don't know anything about them, so whatever one you think are good, just yes. Just yes. Ludmilla. I think everyone prefers Ludmilla. You guys just want to hear my mommy voice, don't you? You just want to have a straight up 30-minute video of my mommy voice. That's the only reason you're asking for that, isn't it? Will it be voiced by deep voice Obake? Yeah. I gotta play Ludmilla. I can't voice Ludmilla like servant. How are you doing? I gotta go full on like servant. How are you doing today? Like, no, we gotta do the Ludmilla voice. I'm not gonna voice Ludmilla as myself. That's shit. I love casting stuff, and I know that my natural voice is not Ludmilla. But if I make it deeper, then yeah. Okay. Well, then maybe we'll prioritize Ludmilla. Alright, I'm going to set up the raid on Twitch and then raid my waiting room on YouTube. I hope you guys are excited for the concert. I will see you soon. I might gorilla stream on Friday. I might do a gorilla flute concert and Raiden and Yana's concert. We will see. Hello, Mad Majide. I'm gonna head off in a second. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm tired. I'm sorry, Mad Majide. The VOD will be on YouTube if you want to check out the rest. Yeah, I might do a flute stream on Friday if I have everything done in time. If I don't have everything done in time, I'm not fucking doing a flute stream. I'm gonna be drowning in concert prep if I'm not ready early. But if I am, I want to do some Christmas songs on flute for like 2 hours or so. Alright, I'm going to set up everything and do the raid. And on YouTube, I'll raid my waiting room. So, let's go. I'll put a link in the waiting room chat so you guys can hit the reminder bell so you get a notification when I go live with the concert. And then you can go to whoever I rated on Twitch if you're interested. I'll see you soon. Okay, hold on. Let me see who is good to raid right now on Twitch. No one's playing Nikke, obviously, that's okay. Wait, what? Yo, this is kind of a cool idea. The audio is kind of rough, but I want to raid Fuyumi Toba, who is doing IRL karaoke. Wait, this is such a cool idea. I just think that's such a fun idea. I'm gonna share her stream. I should try this sometime. That'd be really cool. That's idiot. Let me show you what I mean. It's pretty neat what she's doing. Hold on. Also, she's singing Last Christmas right now, I think. Yeah! This is what she's doing. She's not using her model or anything. She's literally streaming from a karaoke bar. Like, I think that's so cool. I want to raid her. That's such a cool idea. Fuyumi's rule. Yeah, that's Rismus. Her rules are respect me and every birdie. Neither trolling, spam, nor racism is allowed. You see drama in the chat, do not react to it. Report, block, and ignore them. Don't bring up other streamers or streams unless I mention them. Please don't discuss any topics unrelated to the stream or that could make other viewers feel uncomfortable. Please refrain from using any negative any language besides English, German, and Japanese. No caps lock messages, no backseat gaming spoilers, and have fun. I'll send you guys to Fuyumi Toba. Yeah, be decent people, essentially. That's all everyone's rules really narrow down to, usually. I'm gonna try for the new year to have my slideshow fixed so we can have all the art as well. I wanna have everyone's fan art on screen. Alright, now let me raid my waiting room on YouTube. Oh yeah, my waiting room. Here we go! Alright, I sent you guys over. I hope you have fun. I'm gonna be doing some more work again and then pass out. So I will see you guys later. Have fun! Oh, and I'll put a link to Fuyumi's stream in chat once we get there, okay?